Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Shout out to Brock work in the building already. Nets fans is the best fans. All y'all other fans is cool, but Nets fans is the best fans, man. We gonna get into it. I heard Ben Simmons is healthy. Oh yeah, and he talking heavy too. Did you hear his comments? Let's talk. We gonna talk about it.
Big fan preview with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Look what
B
you're
R O
doing.
O K L Y N. B R O O K L Y N. B R O O K L Y N. Oh, yeah, go, yeah, go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go, you heard? B R O O K L Y N.
Wow, yo, shout to Brock work in the building already. Shout to Andre 76 in the building already, man. I appreciate y'all. I don't want you to think I don't. I do. Um, Brock work said, Andre said, y'all said this last year, you, Ken, and others. I ain't trying to hear that. Bruh, that's true. And you shouldn't have to hear that as a 76er fan. But what I will say is this. This is the first time I heard Ben Simmons speak on his health the way he did. He's the way he spoke on his health. Well, shout out to Leaf. What up, Leaf? He spoke on his health like in such a vehemently way. I don't know if I'm saying using that word right, but he spoke on it like if I was me, I would have been the way I feel now. I'm gonna be bussing. I would be busting. Well, I'm trying to look for it because I don't want to read. Sounded like a pause about that. I was about to say a pause. I don't really want to say a pause right now. I just look for his comment. But he basically saying like I'm 100% healthy, and yeah, I want to start the season. Here we go, and this is another thing that I want y'all to see. Shout out to Leaf, man. Y'all see Leaf and Breezy. Y'all know Brooklyn in the building. Right here, check this out. Asked by Mark J. Spade. Let me throw the link in the chat because Ben Simmons, Leaf Diggy been talking Ben Simmons this and Ben Simmons that for a long time, and it's only right that he pull up, so we could talk about it. I put I'm about to put the link in the. He said Ben misses South Philly. Andre 76. You funny as hell. He got family out there. You know what I'm saying? So I know that for sure. He definitely got a thing for Philly, and maybe I don't know what his head is at right now. But this is how he answered this question by Mark J. Spears. He said asked by Mark J. Spears. He said about why didn't he ask out of Brooklyn when KD and Kyrie built. He said the only thing I could do was get healthy. I couldn't complain about anything. I'm in a great city, a great organization, great owners, great coaching GM. You know what I'm saying? So that's how this is his comment. Shout out to Leaf. What up, Leaf?
What's going on, man? Brooklyn fan band, man. What's the deal?
Chill. I want you to tell me how you feel about this Ben Simmons comment.
What up? What up?
What up,
I didn't.
Sanjay 76?
I didn't get a chance to look at it, but I'm looking at it right now. But hold on. Asked by Mark J. Spears. But the only thing I could do is get healthy. I couldn't complain about anything. In a great city, great organization, great owners, great coach. Well, from what I'm hearing, and Andre actually just got it up on the screen. From what I'm hearing,
Yeah.
that he wants to go back to Philly. I'm hearing that, but I don't know how much I'm. I really don't know what to believe
Oh
anymore,
my
bro. Like,
goodness.
be honest with you, because it's been almost every year that Ben Simmons has been working. Like, hey, we shown jumper highlights. They showed it earlier on the show on the Players Choice show. You know, everybody of course was laughing and everything, man, and
Yeah, I
everything.
see that.
Chill Town actually was confused as to why it hasn't translated. Um, whatever. But as far as these comments goes, bro, like I think he's saying all the right things.
Yeah.
I think
Mhm.
he's mentioning all the right things. The issue is whether it's going to go out there and come into fruition on the court and actually in reality. Because we know you've been working on your jump shot. But you haven't been applying it to your game in the NBA. We know you could pass. We know you could defend. We know you could do all these other things. We know you had an injury and you back healthy and you in training camp. We know you've been practicing and doing all of this. Is it gonna translate on the court and on the big moments? Or are you
I
or
don't.
are you gonna shrink up again, man, like you did in Philly against Trey Young and them? Like that's the real question.
Man, here y'all
These are
go
the
with this.
biggest question marks, bro. There is, bro. Like these questions still remains. I don't care if you're a Nets or a Sixers fan or a Ben Simmons supporter. It doesn't matter, bro. These questions are still on the table. That's the bottom line. Realistically, there's no
Talk
way
about it.
around it. These
Yo,
questions got to get answered, bro. One by him and by nobody else. That's simple. What's going on,
Now go
Barry?
ahead, go around the room. I want to hear Andre 76. Go ahead. Shout to Gillio. I see you in the comments. What up, League Bremer? Go
What's
ahead,
going on,
Andre
Barry? What's going on,
76.
Trey?
that was good.
Yeah, Lee said it all. I mean, he's pretty much saying the right things. But as of now, I mean, I don't really know Nets fans, but to be honest, like if you're a Nets fan, all you could care about is Ben Simmons getting on the court. You know, seeing his improvements from the last time he played.
Improvement. So you
Uh,
made all that.
nah. I think Andre bailed out. What you were saying? Yeah, yeah.
And you should be thankful that he's healthy. Like y'all say, I mean, y'all said he was healthy last year, but he came to the season, he, got hurt, whatever. But I mean, he's saying that he's healthier than ever. He's saying that
Mhm.
he loves the team, loves the organization, loves the city. I mean, that's all great talk, but we just want to see all the practices he's
Yo,
doing translate
Andre,
on the court.
Andre,
What up, bro?
you know April Fools is in April, right?
Yes, sir.
Barry, go ahead, man. Say what's the word on this,
Now I
bro?
know Barry gonna bash Ben Simmons,
No, no,
but
no, no. I'm gonna let him get it all out, bro. Like, no, no,
Nah,
let's
nah,
go
nah,
ahead,
nah.
Barry.
Y'all can talk. Y'all can talk. I ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all good. I ain't gonna pressure Ben Simmons today.
You
Yeah,
funny as
go.
hell. He just
Yeah.
had a comment. Now you don't want to mention nothing about Ben Simmons.
No, no. Go ahead,
I
Barry,
think it's
bro. Like, listen,
interesting that
listen.
I yeah, no, I think it's
I know
interesting
that's what
that
Barry
Ben
do.
Simmons, he had a comment today and he's actually speaking for himself. You know, you got all of these narratives around him about who he is and
Yeah,
what he is. And I think at the end of the day, the best thing to do is focus on what he can do when he play. Like I
Right.
really
yeah,
feel like
right.
as much as he I think he gotta be if he love the game, he gotta be
yeah.
itching to play right now, bro. All of
Mm.
this shit
It's
being
just that
said, you
simple.
don't think he watching these podcasts, all these niggas talking this shit?
He trying to
Yeah,
warn niggas.
yeah.
Well, here's
But
the
Bree,
thing. Here's the
oh, go
thing.
ahead.
Breeze. I don't think the thing is. I think he's comfortable with certain situations. He seemed like somebody that's going to be comfortable with certain situations, bro. Like I think we all can come to agreement that he's a pat on the back player. Like
He's been that.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
but
been that. Like, obviously,
certain players built that way where they need positive reinforcement. It ain't nothing
Yeah,
wrong. Like
that's
I
tough,
mean,
though,
if
man.
you got fans, well, I won't say that. You got the coach. You know what I mean? Well, two examples. One example is what Doc Rivers did to Ben Simmons. Another example is after Cam Thomas had a good game, he says, and I quote, when a coach believes in you, it means a lot. It builds your confidence. Now I'm paraphrasing, like
Yeah,
I'm summarizing. He didn't say that exactly, but he basically saying when your coach believes in you and you can see the confidence the coach has with
yeah.
you or in you, then it helps your game out there because it's like you could go not I won't say off course, but if you do something outside of the play, he still trusts your judgment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
well,
think
well,
that.
well, I was about to get into my next thing. Listen, now you did bring up the Doc Rivers situation, Andre. Could you let everybody up in here as a Sixers fan and remind everybody what Doc did to Ben Simmons after that series? What was it exactly that he did to Ben Simmons after that series? Because
Oh,
a lot of people. a lot of people were saying that he got thrown under the bus and this, that, and the third, man. But when TNT pulled it up, he had four fourth quarters in that series against the Atlanta Hawks, where he went 0 for 2, 0 for 3, 0 for 4. I think on something like that, bro. Like if I
Some
remember
games he didn't
correct.
even attempt a shot.
Exactly. So what you remind everybody, bro, like, and all our audience, man, what happened? What did Doc exactly do to Ben Simmons?
So the reporters asked him, "Can Ben Simmons be a point guard for a championship contending team?" And he said, "I don't know the answer to that question. To me
Wow.
personally,
I
I don't think."
mean, he's not lying.
Go ahead.
No, but what I'm saying is he not showing confidence in in him who the players he coaching. Like you're not supposed to say that on TV. You say that in the locker room, like yo, I only did that because it's TV. But really though, you got to step your game up. So case in point is, I think that's why he partly gonna talk basketball,
And
but he don't gonna be the coach.
that was really a
Hold on.
trap question. That was really a
Okay,
trap
okay.
question, bro, because
It
it was
was.
one of those questions that came after after the play where he had Trey Young underneath the basket and he passed it out, and that was labeled the deciding factor of why that series was lost. That was labeled to define it. And Andre 76 and everybody in
So
Philadelphia knows,
all
bro,
he had to
that
do was
wasn't
just,
the only case, bro. The Joel Embiid didn't play particularly well in that series, neither. So like, I mean,
bro. All he
listen,
had to do was dunk the ball and shoot a damn free throw. That's it.
look.
Yeah, he was scared to get to the free throw
Come
line,
on, bro.
but
You got
honestly,
He was, listen, Barry, like you
bro.
mentioned in the
Bro, if I'm
obvious.
6'11" and I got Trey Young on me, nigga, I'm dunking that shit.
Barry,
Bro, that's why you not
You mentioned
6'11".
in the
You can't do the
Barry,
things you do.
no, Barry, you mentioned in the obvious. Listen, I agree with you in terms of the play. My thing is that play didn't decide that series. It didn't
right.
decide that series, bro. Like I think anybody that believes that, bro, is gonna go back to that, bro, with just a casual mind
But
and
nah,
just
but
run
Leaf,
with
that's
that.
what I
But
was
bro,
saying about
it
the
was
narratives,
demoralizing.
the narratives around him, bro. He gotta want to play. He say he 100% healthy. I'm gonna find that quote. I'm gonna find that
Look,
quote.
man, listen, we're gonna find out the truth to all of this, what he's saying,
Yeah,
bro. You can
you
say
can't
one thing, bro,
talking,
like the
talking. You
field
can't be
report.
talking. You got to do it.
Because listen, there's a reason why Barry did believe that he's still gonna be in street clothes for most of the season, bro. Like, and he don't have no right not to think that. You know what
Yo,
I'm
hold on.
saying, bro? Like,
Read this comment right here, Leaf. He said Ben Simmons on his health. I don't think people realize how bad it was last year in terms of physically, how I was feeling and what it was able to do, what I was able to do on the floor. Being able to sit down now and not have to lean or slouch one way is kind of crazy for me. Now, right there, hold on. And then he says, "But I feel I'm at 100% now." Now, I just want to say I know what he's talking about with having a back injury and have to lean a certain way. So,
right.
case in point is he didn't fake that. You can't fake a surgery. Like it's one thing, you know what I mean? So again, and part of the reason, in my opinion, why this whole situation will work out for Ben Simmons, because notoriously the Brooklyn Nets have one of the best staffs that handle injury. They be always giving players another chance off an injury. T.J. Warren, Ed Sumner, Kevin Durant. You understand what I'm saying? We always giving these players a chance, and the same thing for Ben
You
Simmons.
know what? You know what,
All
Breezy?
those
That's
players
the
for true though.
Breezy.
Just name.
Breeze, that's a good like that's a good amount of truth that you just dropped about our training staff, and salute to them, and I commend a great training staff go a long way in the NBA, bro. But the bottom line is, listen, like when the first couple of comments about Ben Simmons talking about, I don't think people understand the amount of pain or what. Guess what? Don't nobody give a damn. That don't nobody give a damn. All we did, all like I'm telling you, bro. These fans out here, whether you just play for two of the most demanding markets in
Yeah.
the history of sports, probably outside of Boston, bro. We talking about Philly and New York. These are some very demanding demanding fan bases to play around, bro.
Yeah,
They expect results, bro. It's just that goddamn simple, bro.
No, no,
yeah.
no. But you know what? What I will say is, and I'm glad you said that again, man. Shout to So Greasy. Shout to Barry. I was watching you and Kev. Oh yeah, I was watching
Yo.
on the book. I was listening to y'all content. Y'all dope too. I'm a fan of y'all too. But what was I saying? I was saying what you were saying about, and I was saying how Ben Simmons. You were saying what you said again, Leaf. Say that again.
I was saying, bro, like with the way he started that comment off, he started it off saying, "quote I don't think people realize how much pain and whatever he was in." And I continue that by saying, reiterate. I basically rebuttal that by, hey, guess what, Ben? Don't nobody give a damn.
Right.
Yeah, but
Nobody
But
you
give a
no,
could
but
damn, bro. Like
you
that's
right,
could
what you
right.
you
gotta
But
could
get.
you could
But
say
right.
here's
that.
That's
here's
why.
no no no.
But
Right.
you
I
could
want to
say that,
continue.
but how he feel, it's like, nigga, I don't care about anybody narrative. If I'm injured, fuck what you think. I'm
Facts.
telling
Right. And that
I'm telling
Facts.
you my back was fucked up, and when I come back now, I'm coming for vengeance, nigga.
Yeah.
That's how he coming. That's
okay,
how
Yeah.
he
okay.
sound.
I agree,
Yeah.
Greasy.
Yeah,
That sound right. That
pause
sound
that.
It
about
sounds,
right,
Hold on,
bro.
wait, Greasy.
it
Like in
sounds
terms
good.
of dialogue, bro, he's saying, listen, that's probably how it sounds. In terms of actually actual action, we ain't seen it yet,
But
right?
I know,
That's what we
but
waiting for.
I understand where you coming from. I'm just saying, you only could go by how a person say and feel. You
Nah.
feel me?
Right.
So
Right.
if he's saying, "Yo, y'all really don't know, I was fucked up," while everybody was just saying all this fucked up shit about me, that's like regularly niggas talking about you, and then you find out, like, oh, word, like at my
Yeah,
lowest. You feel me? I was
yeah,
at my lowest,
Yeah.
and then
you at your lowest, bro.
and then now
But
you
here's the
feel
Yeah.
me?
No.
thing,
Hold
But
bro.
on, yo.
Like,
I like where So Greasy going with that shit, yo,
yeah, I
because I
like what's
feel
so
him on
greasy
that.
going with that too. But here's the thing, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, listen. I have my brother, bro, like 10 years older than me. He told me, bro, listen, if you getting this and getting that, bro, guess what? Ain't nobody around you give a damn, bro. You can't stress that shit at all. You can't
no,
stress
but
nothing at all. All you
yeah,
could
that's a
do, bro,
fact.
is wait till you
But
get
hold
that
on, hold on.
moment.
So I so
All you
hold on.
could do
Leaf is so
is wait till
greasy.
you
I'm
get
asking
that
all
But
of y'all.
moment.
but you don't feel as though sometimes you feel like you need to, like even how LeBron be throwing quotes like, "Y'all forgot I'm the king," or "Y'all forgot what I
Yeah.
do."
So that's
You don't
LeBron though.
you don't feel like, what you mean? LeBron
Nah, it's
himself
about
said,
being a competitor.
"Come
Like
on, bro, it's
you
competitive
earn your
spirit."
name.
You
You
took
earn your, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
This how
but
you
you
build
putting
it.
LeBron to Simmons? Hell no.
come on.
No,
Look,
no.
listen,
All right, so
Barry.
hold
Look,
on.
let me tell you
Hold on,
something,
hold on,
Nah,
hold
Barry.
on,
nah,
hold on.
so
Niggas,
Let me
niggas,
just hold on. Let me
Barry.
read
You
this.
probably
Hold on, let me just
Barry.
hold
Barry.
on.
let us
You
continue
Hold
it.
on.
talk,
Hold on, before
Barry
you
Hold
talk
on,
like
bro.
he the
Hold on.
type
Let
of
me just
person
read
that
this. Let me
average
just read this
20 to
comment, and
30
then I want
points
to hear
on
what
a
y'all say
team.
after I read this comment, bro. Look, he say, Ben Simmons says he
Philly and New
expects to
York
be ready for the
Yankees
start of the season.
fans
So look, they asked him,
are.
definitely, yeah. The version I'm at now. If I was playing against myself from last season, I would kill him. That's how I feel. So my point is, this is him as a competitor talking in a competitive kind of way. So if he's saying that about himself, that means he's already mentally, huh?
In a
Ready to
different
take the
space.
weight. Hold on. Mentally ready to take the weight because he's putting that pressure on himself. I already showed y'all when he answered the question on why he didn't leave when Katie and Kyrie bailed. And it's what So Greasy said. He said, nah, I wasn't thinking about leaving. I was trying to get better.
he
You
Nobody
know what I'm
wasn't
wants
thinking
saying?
it.
about leaving
Bro, he
because
said
Bro,
ain't
he couldn't have
nobody want
lasted
his
because he
ass,
had no
bro. That's
contract.
why.
not even
It
that
wasn't
though.
no
Look
Nah,
at
trade
it's
value
still
for him.
smart
look,
because
not even that though,
notoriously
bro.
the training
Not,
staff is
not
known
even
for
that though.
helping
Look at his
in
stats.
So
players come off their
Look at
injury,
his
bro.
stats.
There was no
nobody
trade
wants it,
market
bro.
for
Bro,
him,
look
bro.
at his stats the
So he
last
can't
five.
leave.
Look at his stats the last 5 to 10 games before he got injured, bro. He was getting 20-point games. He was getting 16
What?
point game. He had two 20-point games, bro. He had one against the Grizzlies, and I forgot the other team. A 16-point game. He had few highlight games, bro. Look it up.
And he
And
wasn't
then
true basketball. What are you talking about?
and then he got injured. It's I forgot what
Look,
game. Middle of the game, he left in the middle of the game and went to.
Bro, he said his
I, wa-
nose is hurting.
I watched
Come to
every
find out it
game
was
this
his
year,
damn
bro.
knee. Come on, stop it, bro.
look. Look. The bottom line is, listen, I'm coming at it from a negative standpoint, bro, because I'm a little bit tired of a lot of shit that's been going on off season. I'm really ready
Talking
for this
shit.
whole season to
Yo,
start,
hold
bro.
on,
Like
Leaf.
really.
You know I clipped that from yesterday. He was like, "Yo, man, all that shit on my mama about the sweeps and shit." Bro, I was crying.
I
I
felt
had
some
to clip that, bro.
I
I
felt
clipped
some
that. I
nah
tagged you.
because
You ain't see it,
I felt some type of way, bro, about us being like, yo, we got swept, this, that, the third, we got swept. Like, yo, we switched. First
bro.
off,
You had to be here. That shit was
how
hilarious,
many teams? Tell me how many teams that switched four starters at the All-Star break and could have packed it in and still made the playoffs.
Who told you this though? Was it Kev? Who was it?
Listen. It was
He said, "What's
Kev.
it?"
Whether it's Kev running his mouth or whether it's anybody else talking about we got
But
swept.
that's
Whether it's
you
some
got they gotta hold that against us, bro.
look,
Yo,
they got to, but they really don't, bro. The way I look at it is every year it's one winner and 29 losers, bro. Don't try to make yourself look like you got a second place
yeah.
trophy,
See,
bro.
that's what
Like
I'm
just because
saying.
we got
Right,
Like,
swept,
right.
bro.
nah, but what I'm
The Lakers
saying
got
is,
swept too, bro. Like
right.
what are we saying?
Right.
Yeah,
So,
but
all
those
right. So, no. What I'm saying
It
is
don't
this,
matter where they
right?
went, Barry. They got
are.
swept by Serbia.
All right,
Hold on. Let me read. I'm gonna read Jellio comment. Shout out to Jellio. He said the Nets didn't handle Ben's situation well either the other year. The Nets say he planned on playing Game 3 or 4 of that Celtics series, and that there was a phone conference, and that was all a lie.
Oh, he said
Jillio,
something
to
about. He
your
said Vince
comment,
Carter.
what I would say to that comment is he was hurt. That's my.
Who?
I really feel like
Who?
he
bro.
wasn't meant like. Hold on, remember what I said earlier about him being mentally ready for next season. He wasn't mentally ready to put that pressure on him playing hurt in a playoff
So
game, and he
if he
didn't
was,
do it. Hold
if he
on, hold
was,
on. He's a Brooklyn Nets player. Relax, Barry. KD's
bro, if
not
he
on a
was
team
hurt,
to
now
easily
listen.
get
I'm
position.
just saying. If
He
Sean
just
Marks,
flipped his whole script right
know he
now.
was
Like,
hurt,
stop it.
if Sean Marks know he was hurt, why trade for him?
Bro, that's what
Bro, the
fans don't
Nets
know.
trade
No
for injured
fans know that
players,
shit,
bro.
bro. I ain't got nothing
The
to do
Nets
with that
signed
side of
injured
it.
players,
I ain't
bro.
got nothing to
Bro,
do with
we
that
traded
side
for
of it,
Kevin
bro.
Durant and
I'm
he sat
saying,
it out a whole year, bro. What you
Come
mean?
on, bro.
yeah,
You gotta chill.
exactly. So yeah,
No, that's not
don't
the same
duck
thing.
that
That's not the
smoke.
same thing.
Signed Kevin
Don't duck
Durant,
that
bro. He
smoke.
sat out an entire year.
That's not the
Exactly.
same thing.
Don't duck that smoke. Nah,
So
cooking
what
lit.
I'm here.
and your only response is that, bro, that's Kevin Durant.
It's Kevin Durant. What you talking about? You know I
Nah.
am.
So they
You
the
have to
same
better
thing they
team
did
that
for
many.
KD, they did for Ben Simmons. What happened?
Nah, you
What?
can't never say that again, bro. You just grabbed this whole nuts out the air, bro.
What you said?
Come on, bro. Kevin Durant is not like that, bro.
He said he not like that, man.
I say you be putting him on the pedestal where come on, bro. You be doing a little too much with KD, bro.
I will say this about Kevin Durant, bro. Like I
Yo,
don't think
so Greasy, you think KD getting the ovation? He getting the standard ovation when he come back to the
It
Bucks?
don't matter to him,
Hell
bro.
no. Hell
It
no.
don't matter. It don't
Cause
matter if he get what.
Because at the
He's
end
still
of the
gonna
day,
drop
at
50,
the
it
end
does
of the
matter
day,
to him, bro. That's
at
the
the end
reason
of the
why he
day,
left
right?
Golden State
bro. It don't
Yo,
matter to him,
KD
bro.
said
because
he
he
You
went
didn't
think
get
in
He's
no
and
gonna drop.
left
love,
his
bro.
He's
Like
jersey
gonna,
was
that's
right.
the reason. That's
he's
the
gonna
reason
Shit,
why
drop
he
but
left
40
he
Golden
got his
State.
regardless,
stuff.
He want
at
to
the
be
end of the day,
appreciated, bro.
is
He
boo,
want to
he
be
good enough
appreciated
to
for his
beat
work. That's what it
any
bro.
is.
team?
If he gets boo,
KD
he's gonna
talk
drop
like
40. If he gets, he's gonna drop 40. So it doesn't matter.
He not even
that's
gonna play
cap.
that game, bro. Like
Nah,
we keep
Simmons
saying
definitely
that.
not playing that game.
See, why you keep running back to Ben Simmons, bro? Like that's
This
not
what
like
he
Yeah,
do,
Ben
because
Simmons
he
bro.
not
know,
even the best
That's
player
what
on
he
our
do,
team.
bro.
huh?
Ben
That's
Simmons
what
not even the
Barry
best
do.
player on our team, bro. You keep
Money. What are you
running back
talking
to
about,
Ben Simmons,
bro? He's getting 35 million. What are you talking about,
but he's not the best player on our team, though.
bro? He's an all star, right?
No, he's not.
He's not an all star.
He's not an all
Bro,
star
Damn.
on the net. He's not an all star on the Nets, bro. You
hold
know
on.
that.
All right.
This,
Who
bro.
not an
All
all
right.
star?
So look, this is what I'm trying to tell you
Nah,
right
He's
now.
never
Dame,
been an
Right.
Dame, you
all
agree
star
with
as long
that?
as he's been on
Listen,
the Nets, bro.
Who?
Nah, I
listen,
don't
listen,
think Dame. I don't think Dame agree with that.
listen.
Who
So,
not an
look,
all
all right.
star?
So this is what I'm trying
He
to tell
said
you,
Ben
right?
Simmons
Ben
not an all
Simmons
star.
has not been an all star since he left the Sixers, bro.
No, look,
That's a fact.
Barry. When I be talking about Ben Simmons, bro, I talk about a healthy Ben Simmons, and that's where you be getting it wrong at, bro.
Exactly,
Oh, I thought he was an all star. Oh, my fault.
I
bro.
said I always say this, bro. If Ben Simmons is healthy, yes, he's an all-star point
Mhm.
guard, bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you heard what I
Think-
said too.
You think
heard what I
he's
said?
gonna be
I
fit?
told you. I said we're gonna be a team.
I don't think he's no MVP.
Team.
Don't talk about no
Listen,
MVP, bro. None of that.
listen. Nah, nobody ain't say nothing about no
Come on,
MVP.
bro.
You
You
talking
be
about
stretching it, bro.
MVP, but
Nah,
yeah,
nobody
bro.
ain't
Like
say nothing
I'm
about
like,
no
yo,
MVP.
bro,
Hold on,
listen.
Jelio. Hold on, Jelio said one of the net surgeons at the hospital, special surgery, performed whitehead surgery. That's a good sign if we drafted him. See what I'm saying? Hold on.
That's a
LM
fact.
said KD better not get booed. That man almost by himself led us to the championship.
Yo,
Had to put
Barry,
nothing
your
on
boy.
the line, and Kyrie ain't get injured. The only time he saw was that Boston series for real.
But Barry, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barry, let me ask you something, Barry, right?
Go ahead, bro.
LM, shout out to
How
Jelio.
long LeBron, right? You see LeBron about to be 40, right?
Yeah.
Do you think KD is going to be playing as old as LeBron?
Yeah. What are you talking about? He got a jump shot. You talking about?
Bro, let me
Mm.
tell you something. That nigga smoke weed. That nigga get high. That nigga do
What?
mad weird.
Who don't
Let
get
me
high?
tell
J.R.
you,
Swift get high.
bro.
J.R. Swift get high.
I'm
Every
not
player gets
saying
high.
that, bro. He
What you
do
talking about?
Not
he
every
do
player
shit
can.
that he near retirement in, bro.
Bro,
He got 2 or
he's gonna
3
get, bro.
good
He's gonna
years
get high
left,
and still drop dirty on your head.
bro.
Mm.
What are you talking about? So it don't
Listen,
matter.
So hold on,
I put
Barry.
it
Can
to you
I ask
this
you
way,
something?
bro. Like
Yeah,
Kevin
man.
Durant,
Oh,
listen. I want to say this
go ahead,
last
Lee.
thing, man, before we move on, bro. Like, listen, with the
Yeah.
career that Kevin Durant has put together as an offensive talent, bro, like it's been nothing short of phenomenal, bro. Listen, the only thing that's ever been in question with him, bro, like it's just his ownership as a leader. That's it. That's really
Yeah.
it, bro. Like,
Mhm.
but this whole thing about
And
Kevin
hopping on the
Durant
Warriors.
but this whole thing about Kevin Durant at the age of what 35. I'm 35 as well, so I know
Yeah.
that he can't do no wrong, bro. Like, man, like I think a lot of people we really like Barry. You kind of jumping the gun, bro. Like
I mean,
where we could see him, bro. Like because the thing is, the KD that you're gonna get now, bro, is still gonna give you his numbers, but it's gonna be
yeah.
40. It's gonna be 50 games or less. It's gonna be 40 games or less
We
because
got
he's
we got to see
older,
about
bro.
that.
That's just
We got
that
to see it.
simple.
All
We
right.
We
So
been
got to
what
see
you?
about
seeing
that.
it,
Been
bro.
seeing
We
it.
seen it the last 3 years.
We seen it since he got here.
What are you
I don't
talking
know. It's
about,
probably, I
Barry?
don't know. It's probably the next luck,
Barry, he didn't even play for y'all that long. He got
Mm-hmm.
injured.
huh?
No,
He
but
got
come on,
injured in
Barry.
practice,
Let's come
Barry,
on. All
when
right,
he
so we
started
getting
hitting for
past the whole
Phoenix.
KD, and we really talking
All right.
basketball.
Let
You a
me get
player.
past KD part.
You got injuries before. Realistically, you know what it is to play. And again, I don't know how severe of a basketball injury you got, but we all know that the one that Kevin Durant had was considered that. So that being
Yes.
said, I feel like we didn't ignore that, and that's why he had the year off. We don't be trying to cook you, bro. We just be,
Yeah.
trying to
He's
talk
Kevin Durant. You
But
have to
basketball.
give him that money.
everything that we done said about Kevin Durant been
Bro, that
100%
nigga got
facts,
rods.
bro.
That
Like
nigga got rods and shit in his legs, bro.
Huh?
He got rods and shit in his legs. Metal
What you mean by
rods.
that?
Come on, bro. When he tore his ACL, they had to
That's
go in
Kevin
there.
Durant you were talking about, bro.
They had to put screws in there.
Kevin Durant on one leg, I'm still giving him anything he wants. No homo.
Yeah, you still give that's 40 something games when you got a fucked up leg.
exactly.
I mean, he was the only player almost took them to the finals, though.
No,
So
I'm not saying that, bro.
I'm just saying. You
He's a
feel what I'm
good
saying? I gotta throw
scorer,
that
bro.
in.
But
Bro.
look,
Like
let me ask you
I
this.
feel like that series against the Bucks, bro, is gonna be like probably that's probably the biggest crowning achievement out like
I
other
forgot
like
about it
outside
already,
of
bro.
that's probably a high crowning
I,
achievement more than
Yo,
him
listen,
what?
winning
I
Like,
two
I
don't,
don't.
I
championships
don't.
with the
Hey
Warriors,
yo,
bro.
Yo,
Like
hold on. Hold
I
on,
don't
I
even
just want
bring
to.
it up and be like, oh, if he stepped on that.
that's his
I don't
badge
even
of
Hold
bring it
on,
up.
hold on.
so
I don't. I
Barry,
just.
is that really his badge of honor, bro? Like almost like literally a shoe away from getting us out of the second round, bro. Is that his biggest badge of honor, bro? Because it's
Yo,
like nobody really
If the
acknowledged.
Nets was healthy, they would have won. I'm
Nah,
lying,
Barry,
The
you
Nets is
wildin',
healthy
Barry.
now. Okay.
I'm gonna
huh?
be honest, man. I'm gonna be.
If the Nets is
I'm off
healthy.
that.
If
But what I
Kyrie
But
never
want,
if
but
Kyrie
he's
never hurt his
him.
ankle, the Nets
He's him
win that
though,
series.
Barry. That's what you
yo,
said.
yo,
He's
Bro, we
Barry,
can
him.
I'm
say if
off
James
that,
Harden
man.
never
I'm
got
off
injured,
that.
bro. Like
I'm off that.
listen.
I'm telling you, I'm off that. Yo, Barry, hold on. LM said, would y'all want Giannis here next year if he wants out of Milwaukee?
Hell
Go
yeah, I want
reports.
Giannis here.
I wanted
Hold on.
Giannis
Hold on.
back in
Now I'm gonna
2019.
be honest with you. I don't like the karma of having a player like Giannis who got his championship because he got through the Brooklyn Nets. And then him playing here to compete with us, I don't like the energy of it. No, I don't want Giannis on the Brooklyn
You
Nets because
bugging, bro.
I don't care how
Breezy,
talented he is,
you out of
bro.
your rabbit
You
ass
out of
mind,
your
nigga.
I'm
Like,
not
mind,
doing
bro.
it, man.
I
I'm
look,
not
Breezy,
hey
you
yo,
out of
doing
your
it.
monkey
I'm
ass
not
mind, bro.
doing
Like,
it,
I'm
man.
taking that nigga on the first
hey yo,
trip smoking,
Breezy,
bro. Like,
Breezy.
Nah.
Let me ask you this,
What if
Breezy.
Nick Claxton just get better and we don't
Let
need
me
somebody
ask you
like
this,
that?
well,
Is he
Breezy.
not a
listen,
good
look,
fit?
I
He's a
put it.
great player, but not a great fit. You ever
Listen,
thought about
Nah,
that?
he's a great
we
fit. He
listen.
played just like Nick Claxton,
Look,
just give you
hold
more
on.
points.
Breezy. Right now, as of right now, bro, this
Next
team,
season, that means Nick
as of right
Claxton we
now,
wouldn't sign him then.
Breezy, as of right now, bro, like it's a lot of people, like the vast majority, bro, like believes that this team is in player progression mode, like player development mode, bro. If we get a
Yo,
chance, if
y'all not.
listen, I'm not with another
If you
whole.
have a chance to get Giannis, you got to do that. You wildin'.
Yeah.
Hold
If
on,
you get it,
Brockwork.
listen. If you
Everybody
get it,
disagree with me. Hold on, Brockwork said word on at the next show to be solid. I think it'll attract Giannis or other
What,
big time
bro?
players,
Hey
KD in the
yo,
past.
Giannis, bro, would be
Gilio
crazy
said I'm bugging.
with Mikal Bridges and Cam
K1,
Johnson,
KD.
I
bro.
mean, but if you pairing, if we talking about pairing Giannis up with Mikal,
That
then
shit don't mean nothing to y'all.
but I mean, it means something. But my thing is, like, here's the thing. Giannis already did his. He already got his badge of honor by winning the championship with the team that drafted him. He could go wherever he want now, bro. Like, it's not like he gonna leave and then he gonna go back to Milwaukee. They gonna boo the shit out of him. They gonna give him his love. He got
Yeah.
their first championship in 50 years.
Well, everybody know Milwaukee that it suck out that motherfucker.
Exactly.
But that's the thing. Like
Far
you
as
know,
the
he talking.
marketing
He
shit.
listen.
I mean, they got lucky that year, but yeah.
They did get lucky, man. But listen, what happened, bro. They
But what
still
I'm
finished.
saying,
They still
but
finished the
hold on.
job. That's
Right.
the bottom line.
Right, but let's get to it. But again, to finish the job, you got to get the right guys to do it. And I'm saying Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges deserve a lot of credit going into the next season and building their
No,
careers.
that's what I'm saying.
They've
If you can
been
keep
role
them and get
players. They've
Mikal
Look,
been,
Bridges,
and now hold on, and they've
if
been
you can
going
keep
into the
them and
main
get
play.
Giannis, if you can
Hold on, no,
what?
I'm not. Listen, what I'm saying is, oh yeah, that's definitely off of the table.
What?
If I had to listen, I'm telling you, if I had to
You
trade
wildin', baby.
Al Bridges and Cam Johnson as a duo to get Giannis, I'm saying no to it. I'm going
I might
with
say no to that too. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll
listen.
say this:
I'm going with
Cam Thomas.
morale. I'm going with morale over. I'm going to shout out whoever
How
just left.
about
Shout
Cam
out.
Thomas?
You bugging. I'm
Bro,
trading Simmons.
if you tell me that if we send in the rookies
I'm going with
that we just
morale, man. They've
drafted,
been winning
Man,
bro,
if
other
we
then
could
years.
get
them
They
then
got
Giannis,
it.
maybe
It's something to prove, bro. It would
Nah, I
be the
don't know
first
about
year.
giving up
Hold
Giannis.
on,
Cam, he
bro.
can go.
Nah,
Spencer, he can go. All of them can go.
I'm glad we having this conversation because I want to tell you exactly where I'm at with it.
And
I
the
feel
pick
like
that can go
Mikal.
too.
Listen, Barry, your voice is kind of loud to be a KD fan, man. We can't have you dissembling the team. When KD was on the team, you know what I mean? It was good to hear your decisions on the trade options and this and that. But I'm not saying I don't want to hear it, but it comes secondary to a Nets fan. You feel what I mean? Because you're a
So you
KD.
telling me you don't want Giannis over Simmons? Come on, stop it.
Nah. What I am saying is a team like Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson, knowing that the Brooklyn
bro,
Nets is an
how old Giannis gonna
organization
be,
that
bro,
never
by that
won a
time anyway,
championship,
bro?
they want to win a champion. Yo, they want to win together, and they the more authentic friendship that the Brooklyn Nets need for the culture, opposed to KD and Kyrie that came from two different teams. Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson came from the same team. That matter.
Yeah.
They played over 225 in the FIBA games
And they
together.
still have to prove
Bro, that
themselves.
means something. They want to win together. They know how to win together.
No, they don't. What are you
I
talking
don't
about?
think.
Hold on, no.
Well,
No,
I
they
I
want to
don't.
think that
explain
What?
this
that
shit to
remains
Barry
to be
because you
seen,
don't get
bro.
it. I
Barry, how they
seen,
don't know how to win
bro.
together when
Listen,
Devin Booker was injured and they still made that push in the playoffs, bro?
listen,
That don't mean that's why you know how to
That
win.
means
That
a
don't
lot,
mean
bro.
bro. Listen,
no, bro. Stop it.
listen. I
They got him
seen
back
They have to
K,
into
prove
the
it. They gotta prove
conference
themselves this
finals.
year.
What are you talking about?
They
KD
have
and
to prove
Kyrie,
themselves this year,
bro.
bro. What are you talking about?
KD and Kyrie play more
KD
ISO
do too.
basketball, and Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson play more in the system. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm taking that chemistry from
But you
them
know,
having that many games together. More,
If
they
you
come
talking
into
about that
the
but
money,
you know,
they
it
Breezy,
come
wasn't a.
into
listen,
the
bro. Like,
team with more games than KD and Kyrie together. They only got us to the second round. I'm not jacking that.
And they
Like,
No,
was
yeah, we give
straight
but
KD
you
ISO
know,
respect.
players.
believe in them though.
You act
And
like
they
we
was
went to the
straight
finals or
ISO
some shit.
players.
Like, calm down,
Come on, bro. You wasn't a fan of the trade though. Come on.
bro. here we
Until
go
Mikal
again,
Bridges
man.
scored 26
Listen,
points, you wasn't afraid
listen.
of him. Come on, stop it.
Okay, listen,
I mean,
because you,
but Barry,
A
bro,
lot
like
of people
it
wasn't
seemed like you
fans
keep
of
bringing that
Mikal
up,
Bridges,
bro.
bro.
I'm a cook
Like
this guy.
hold on, nah, I gotta ask this question,
I
bro, because
wasn't a
like,
big fan of Mikal Bridges, bro.
yeah, yeah, Barry,
I
you
didn't
keep
want Kevin Durant and KD to no Kevin Durant and Kyrie to get traded. I
Barry, you
wanted them
keep
to
bringing
figure it
that
out.
up, bro. Like was like
Well, he
my
didn't believe
thing
in them
is,
though.
but I just
Who
I,
believed in him though, bro?
Bro,
like
he was a
that's what I'm
decent player
saying.
though.
Bro, it's not. No, listen to what you're saying. You don't. Nobody believed that Mikal Bridges was going to average 26 points a game, bro.
That don't
Nobody.
mean nothing though, bro.
That means a lot. Believing into a player that was a role
That's
player.
belief.
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody
That's
believes he
believing
was
them, bro.
going to be an
Like yo,
all. That's all-star numbers.
Like, yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
you
he didn't
like
do
when
nothing
you
in the
say
playoffs
that, like,
though.
what do you mean?
He
Because
he
every
averaged
time you
22
try to
points a
say
game
that
in the
to me,
playoffs,
the
bro.
whole panel be on you for that shit.
He
Like,
averaged 22 points a game in the playoffs, bro. So
as a
what are you
number one,
talking
as
about?
his first time as a number one option, bro. Like he's average, like, bro.
it's
But
his
it
first
Like
time. So, like,
didn't
when
get
is
no.
it to
and we going off
contrast
for
it to
28.
if that was
That's
the
a 28
situation?
game window, bro. Like, what I want to know
Like, what would you want me to say
what's the
about
belief? What was the initial belief system, bro, that a net fan was supposed to have from the dude that was a number 4 option, arguably a number 4 option from the team that he just came from? What are we talking about,
Bro,
Barry?
they didn't even have
it?
an offense for him. They had to draw up a different offense for him the second week that he was
He
here.
wasn't a
Cause
bad.
The second week
come
that
on,
he
bro.
was here, they didn't
Cause
have
they was
we
giving
wasn't
him
running no
KD
plays
plays.
for him.
They was giving him KD plays, bro.
Yo, hold on, yo, Barry. Seriously, I listened to the post game interviews after the game, and
Yeah,
Mikal Bridges said we was confusing the way we call plays. We thought we was in Phoenix for a second. He's just like, nah, I'm just playing, but we just got here, and some of the
And
way
they
they
barely
call
called plays
plays,
for him
they
out there. He was
do
a
the
corner
same
shooter
thing,
and
but they
a
call it
defender.
different. Like, yeah, man, like, come on, man, you
Now you
asking me
average
what it is.
damn near
Like,
15
well,
points
Barry,
in the
I'm
corner
telling
Barry,
you,
he
the
shooting,
was
bro.
chemistry
literally
is gonna make more sense than the individual talent between KD and Kyrie, and they both did. They wanted to
Barry,
do with the NBA as far as get championships. They got that on their resume.
Barry.
Oh,
He was
Mikal
literally
Bridges and Cam Johnson don't. They got that hunger on their resume because they
Barry,
said, "What do you bring to the Brooklyn Nets? Hunger."
Barry. You got to
that's what I put
understand.
it
He
though.
came from a team that had Chris Paul, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton. He was on that team when they were in the finals. By the way, he was arguably the 4th option offensively, and coming here go straight to number 1. What was we was
Just
what was
like
the net
niggas say,
fan was
oh,
supposed? What was any net fan supposed to expect?
Yeah,
right,
yeah, no,
right.
seriously, bro. I didn't think he was going to average 26. If that's what you
So if you
asking me,
keep
like,
saying that he
I knew
didn't
he
believe
could
that,
play,
so
but
if
I
you
didn't
keep
know
saying
exactly what. You know what I mean? Like, what
So
were
if
we
you
talking
keep saying that Breezy didn't believe it in the trade or whatever, was he or was he not accurate to not believe in it at the time?
He wanted Aiden though.
What
Right.
the fuck is
Aiden.
you talking
Hold on.
about?
Who didn't
Hold on. There's
who didn't want
context to
Aiden?
that. There's
The
context to that.
Spurs still want Aiden,
Right.
bro.
But
Like
hold on. Let me say that. The context was I was saying as a vlogger, we won't be able to replace Kevin Durant points. We could do rebounds and defense. Let's get 8. Hold on.
That would have been a dumb trade if you'd have
Then I,
traded
would-
for
I would
him.
have tried to get A and Mikal, but no one wouldn't have.
Breeze
nah,
only
we
wanted
would
Aiden
listen.
though.
Like I'll say, listen, going for Aiden, that means Claxton in
He
another
would have
trade
got
package.
traded. He would have
Yeah,
got traded.
another trade package would have had to sail off. But like, if you look at the wings that we got in exchange, like for the 2 trades, we got the best defender from Dallas, who was the Dorian Finney-Smith, and we got back Dinwiddie, who I don't want on the ball, and then you would have had DeAndre Ayton and whatchamacallit for and then, but the
Cam
thing is,
Johnson. Hmm.
something like that, bro. I don't even know how to trade back. The fact of the matter is, Phoenix not doing everything to try to keep Mikal, bro, like was kind of crazy to me. And then
Huh?
Phoenix not doing everything in their power to try to keep Mikal in that deal
Oh
was
yeah,
kind of
no, they
crazy.
was trying to keep him. They was trying to trade Aiden and Cam Johnson in the picks.
Well,
That would
listen,
have been all right too, though. I ain't
But
gonna
I ain't
hold
gonna lie
you.
to you, that would have been I ain't gonna lie, that would have been a fleece because
That would've-
Aiden, not Aiden, Mikal is still on his Suns now with KD and Booker, and that would have been
you
crazy.
know, what the crazy thing about it, Barry, in the playoffs, they was giving Landale minutes over Ayton, bro, because he wasn't rebounding.
Yeah, he was playing soft.
Yeah. So my thing is like, yo,
Yeah,
now
yeah.
now you done got rid of Monty Williams and Chris Paul, two of the people that he bumped heads with. Now he's supposed to
Yeah,
play better, right? Right.
yeah.
Hmm.
I guess so.
That
They need a bench over there, yo.
look, and some, bro. Like, listen, I said that, bro. Like, listen,
Nah, their bench
Bobo.
is decent. I want to say it's bad.
Hell no, they traded away Cameron
Name five
Payne
players
and
off
all
that
that,
bench that's
bro.
gonna get in rotation, and they don't
Eric
have
Gordon
Landry.
is nice.
They don't
Bobo's
have
nice.
Landry Shaman no
Hell,
more.
the fuck Bobo.
Nigga said
Bobo's
Bobo.
nice.
Bobo got
Eric
cut from
Gordon.
Orlando,
Hey
bro.
Don't
yo,
Come
forget.
on.
Don't forget
how could you mention
Watanabe.
Bobo? You
Watanabe.
mentioned Bobo like he was like all star.
He said Bobo,
Um,
bro. Like
Eric Gordon
Bobo
is better
got
than the whole Nets bench. You
Who?
can go there. Eric Gordon is better than the whole Nets bench.
Bro, you
Eric
capping right now,
Gordon at
bro.
this
Did you
point in
see
his
the
career.
Nets
Yeah,
bench,
you're
bro?
lying.
Did you see the Nets bench, bro?
Nigga said Eric
Name
Gordon,
name
bro.
name somebody better than Eric Gordon.
Cam Thomas.
Nigga said
Easily,
Cam Thomas is better than
And
Eric
that's
Gordon.
our
Oh
rookie.
my God.
That's our rookie.
easily,
Oh, y'all saying Cam Thomas is better than Eric Gordon?
Hell yeah.
bro.
Oh my God.
Eric Gordon is washed, bro. What are
Oh
we
my
talking about?
God. Yeah, I don't watch basketball for nothing. Oh my God.
You only
What
say
has
that shit
Eric
because
Oh
Gordon
my
done in the
God.
bro?
Yeah,
What
Y'all
has
talk
saying
Eric?
to him,
Cam,
Liz. I'm listening. I'm just
y'all
What?
listening.
saying
Hold up,
Cam
hold up, hold
Thomas is
up.
better than Eric Gordon?
hell
Ain't
yeah.
y'all smoking crack?
Hell yeah.
Nigga said, "Oh
Yeah,
my
y'all
god,
must have been
bro."
smoking crack before y'all came on this live.
Did you not know? Did you not see what Cam Thomas
Yo,
did
don't
Yeah,
this
you
past
disrespect.
must
season
y'all must have been
when he got
pumping
starter
that
minutes,
shit.
bro?
Yeah. I can't talk to y'all. Y'all wildin'.
Yeah, you right, bro.
Yo,
Because
If
man,
y'all saying
you
Cam
on
Thomas
KD
is better
fan,
than
man.
Eric
You
Gordon,
got
y'all need
KD fan logic.
y'all don't
that's not, bro. That's regular
y'all
logic, bro.
wildin'.
Eric Gordon at the age of 35 is washed.
A spot
Yo.
up shooter. He's a spot up shooter.
Oh my God. Y'all
He
really saying Cam
washed.
Thomas is better than Eric Gordon? Oh yeah.
Yo,
Y'all
How
what?
don't
many
You
times you
didn't
gonna
hear him
say
the
it, bro?
first
You
time?
like you didn't hear it the first time.
y'all tripping, bro.
No, you
How?
tripping.
He
Y'all
35
tripping
years
hard.
old.
I don't know which I get y'all loud pack from.
Bro.
Bro, listen,
Remind me
you
what Eric
still
Gordon.
think,
Remind me what Eric Gordon did in the past couple of years.
Oh my
bro,
God.
Barry, what I'm saying as
Where's Eric Gordon 40-point game in the past 6 years?
Yo. Oh my God. These dudes.
He been in the league way longer, bro. Like, come on,
Yo.
where's his 40-point game?
Yo.
Where's one
Just
of them?
because he hit a few good shots with James
Holy
Harden does not
shit. These dudes
like
said
Yo,
Cam
hold on.
Thomas is
So
better than
Barry,
Eric
so you,
Gordon.
so
Wow.
what
That was crazy.
Eric
hold on,
Gordon ain't
hold
the
on.
same
So
nigga
what are
that
you
from when
saying?
he
You're
was with the
saying that
Clippers,
any
bro. I don't know
player
what
that we
you're talking
say
about.
you think that the players that we got, those players are just better. What if I said that, even if you got talent
Barry
on
is
your
under
team, it
Barry.
don't
No,
matter
no, no,
if
no,
you
no,
don't
no,
got a
no.
proven
I'm gonna
coach.
clean this
Is your
up, bro.
coach proven?
Barry
No,
is under the
I want
belief,
to hear
bro.
what Bruce is saying. I want to hear what Bruce is saying. Say it.
Is your coach proven? Oh, you don't, because that's not your coach. That's just KD
Coach?
coach.
What you mean, coach?
I mean, like, he's a new coach. They
Yeah,
going on
he's
a
a champion
championship
too.
run.
He's a
Why did they
champion
pick
too.
him?
He's a
He ain't a
champ too.
champion with the Suns, bro.
He's a champ too, right?
Who,
He ain't
Frank
a
Vogel?
champion with
He's
Phoenix.
a
Stop
bubble
it.
champion.
He ain't a
Yeah, but he
champion
got a
with Phoenix,
championship.
bro.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
What is
He
Cut
ain't
it
Jack
even
out.
hold.
Vaughn?
So
What is Jack
He
Vaughn?
ain't have a
Cut it
job
out.
last year, bro.
What is
No,
what is Jack Vaughn?
Jack
That
Vaughn
champ,
is
that
Okay.
hungry.
champion.
you know what
Jack Vaughn is ready for next season.
Danny
Huh?
Green
Jack Vaughn
said
is
Danny
waiting
Green
for
said
like
he
tick
He
tock.
know
alone at his
Jack
ring.
Vaughn knows
KD
about the
fan Barry.
brooms. He knows about the brooms. That's what he knows about.
Nah, he
Not
don't know
well,
about
on
that.
top of it,
He don't know
Jock
about
Vaughn
on
that.
just
top of
got
it,
the
He knows about
job,
the
bro.
Yeah,
brooms.
Like
you
in the middle of the
you got
season,
this
though.
whole thing
So
twisted, young man.
Yeah,
Ain't
he
nothing
knows
like
about the
that.
brooms. So I don't know what y'all
Trust me.
talking about.
that's what Kevin Durant about too.
Trust me.
Huh?
We
Kevin Durant
bro,
about
we
getting
don't
And he
swept.
forget
got
none
two
of that.
championships with it too. What are you talking about?
He ain't
What the
got
We
no
next guy?
take that
championships. He had to
that's
join the
from
bro,
whole
why you
reference.
team,
bringing up,
bro.
bro, Barry? Why you bringing up old shit, bro? Like
Yeah,
what?
know what I'm
Come on.
saying? Himalayan salt.
And that's because he don't got nothing else to talk about but KD old rings, bro. He don't
He got
got
two championships
after
though.
that is curtains.
Yeah.
KD
And he
It's
joined.
is
curtains now,
on
bro.
the
Like
Western Conference.
How
How
you
many
join a
championships the
team
KD
next
don't
and
guy?
even
get
value them
70
rings,
something
bro.
rings?
He
How many
came over
championships
here
the next
because
guy?
he came over here because he felt ugly that he got them 2 rings, bro. That's why. What are you
That's
talking
crap.
about?
Bruh,
How's
KD
that
had.
cap?
So hold on, let
Why
me
you
ask you.
leaving?
Hold on. Leave, chill. I want to ask Barry.
Barry bugging.
Do you think that KD should retire or where?
Bro, it
He
don't matter.
retiring anywhere.
He's on the
It
Suns,
don't
and we're
matter.
gonna watch him play next year. He's on the Suns
So
right now.
hold on. As a
You can't
KD
ask,
fan,
you
you
can't
want
ask
the
me that
best
question.
for
You gotta ask
KD.
Kevin Durant that. You have to DM him, and you tell him, ask him that
No,
yourself.
I'm saying as a fan, you don't care where he goes?
Warriors
Yeah.
not
What
even
if
You
he
gotta
go
ask
to the
him that. You can't
Washington
ask me that,
because he
bro.
from over there? That's his hood. His hood is he from
You
that
can't.
DC
You can't
area.
Yo,
ask
He
me
could
you
go
that,
to the
bro. You gotta ask.
Washington
you
You
Wizards.
gotta
think the
ask KD
Warriors
that
gonna
on
retire
Twitter.
his jersey?
The
You think they gonna
fanboy shit is crazy, bro.
you
For
think they
KD,
gonna
bro. I ain't
retire
gonna
his
lie to
jersey?
you.
You gotta tag him on Twitter and ask him that.
You think
He
the
will tell you.
Warriors gonna retire his jersey?
Yeah, of course.
No,
The fuck out of
League
here.
Bremer funny
no.
as
Is,
hell.
is,
They
is,
said
is,
the
is
fuck
the Nets
out of
gonna
here.
Yo, this
retire
nigga
Simmons
Barry
jersey?
funny as hell. Yo.
Is Simmons gonna retire the Nets
Come
gonna
on, bro.
retire Simmons jersey?
That's not even a right.
So
He
stop
ain't win shit
navigating,
there.
bro. We talking about Kevin Durant.
He ain't
I'm
win
just
Right.
shit
saying.
there.
Stop navigating, bro.
You think Sixers gonna retire Ben Simmons jersey?
He
Oh,
ain't win shit there, bro.
Shit, you
oh,
gotta ask Andre that.
Come on, bro.
I'm
But,
just asking a question. But you said
Yo,
The
what's
Thunder
your
ain't
question? What's your question,
retiring
Barry?
his shit.
you ain't asking
Nobody.
nothing,
that's
bro. You
cultural.
basically just being casual right now. But
No, what you said you asked me a question?
No, I ain't ask you a question.
Oh,
They
okay,
gonna
okay.
they
Hold on.
gonna
I want
build.
to read Lee Bremer comment. He said, "Breezy, what you mean Vaughn is ready? What coach wouldn't say they ready for next season?" All right, let me explain what I mean. That was funny, but yeah, listen, he's ready because he got the hand pick the assistant coaches and players, and that's why he's
Bro, you
ready.
don't
You
even
know what
believe
I'm
in
saying?
Jack
To be,
Vaughn, bro.
to expand on that, to be more thorough about it. Pause.
bro, we got as
Adam,
much as belief in him as you got in Frank
Your boy
Vogel,
T
bro. And
Tom just went live
don't
too.
bring up his ring that he didn't get
good.
with the Suns, please.
He got a championship though, so you can't.
Oh my God, there
Got
you
two of
Bro,
go with
them.
them
this
two
shit, bro.
championships, bro.
And he had the two clutch
Yeah,
shots too.
he was KD, yeah, but he joined a team that beat
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
Who does that?
Say whatever you want. Nets
Who
got
joined?
0 rings.
That's
The
like
Nets,
LeBron,
Nets
right?
franchise got
Look,
0
let me
rings, so
ask
you
you
can't
this,
talk to
right?
me,
Let
bro.
me ask you this, right? Look,
What you say? What
I
you say about the
respect
Nets? He said some slick shit.
I
The
respect,
Nets got 0 rings,
bro. It
Bro,
doesn't
we know
matter to me.
that.
It
and don't
doesn't
bring
matter to
on
me.
We know
ABA
that,
whatever that
bro. Like,
bullshit is.
I
why you
respect
following
LeBron
KD
going
from
to the
city to
Heat
city, bro? Like,
than to
listen, like,
going to
understand,
Boston,
bro.
bro.
Like, understand,
Come
bro.
on,
Like, this
bro.
is
I
fanhood
respect
over here,
What?
LeBron
bro.
going to the Heat than Boston, bro.
What you said?
If LeBron would have went to Boston after he
Bro, you
beat
went to the Heat. You went to the Heat. What you
exactly,
talking
that's
about? It's still a super
different.
team. It's the same
That's
shit.
no, they all formed together.
Bro, it's the
They
same shit. He
all
went on
had
the
to
super
come
team.
together. He went to a team that was already
Bro,
built
same
from
shit.
the ground
Same
up with
shit.
championships,
Same
bro.
shit.
Who does
The
that?
same shit. Same shit.
No, it's not, bro.
It is.
No, it's not. They
It's a
already
super team,
had
right?
two championships, bro.
Bro, it's the same shit.
Come on, bro. You
No, it ain't, bro. No,
Yo,
that's
man.
why he
Oh
can't.
man, hold on.
Why?
LM said the fact that we going into the season with Dinwiddie makes me want to jump off the top of the Barclays Center. Oh man, it's not that bad. Like, damn,
yeah,
y'all ain't got no love for
Is that
Dinwiddie.
bad?
Y'all remember when he was hooping before KD and Kyrie left? Maybe
No,
that's what reinvigorate Dinwiddie. Now that all that media attention ain't going to us for
Breeze,
bad
stop,
reasons.
bro, right now.
All
Stop
right,
it.
man.
I'm with you,
I'm
Breezy.
not gonna do this
I'm
with
with
you.
you,
I'm not
bro.
gonna do this with you for the next hour, bro. About Dinwiddie, bro. Like, no. I already told you where I stood, bro. Like, you saw it for yourself, bro. He let Kyle Kuzma get in his head hours before we had to play a playoff game against the Sixers. Come on, bro. Like, listen, bro. Like, his head.
Bro, it wasn't hours. They was into it that whole month, nigga.
It was hours, but it was hours, man, before it came into fruition, bro. Once he saw that
Yeah.
nigga then shit, he got. But
Hold on, hold on.
that's
I never asked Leaf this, and me and Leaf pretty much agree on a lot of stuff, but I want to ask you, did you ever like Dinwiddie? Ever? Just anytime he was on the Brooklyn Nets, ever?
I did like him, bro. I liked him as a catch and go player, but
Me too.
I hate him as a lead guard. As a lead guard, he is a piece of shit, bro. Like,
I won't say a piece
there's
of shit.
nothing.
I just say he hold the ball sometimes too
Yeah,
much.
shout out to you, Leo.
Bro,
We
like,
see
no.
you. Shout out to Leo. We
Listen,
shout out to
I'm
Leo.
not gonna listen. Like, so Greasy want to be like give you the he gonna give you the common answer, bro. Like, I'm not doing that shit, bro. Like, he a piece
Yeah.
of shit. bro. Like as a lead guard, bro, he needs to be playing off the catch.
Nah, I agree
Quick.
with y'all with the
No,
catch
that's
and
a
go.
fact.
I
Hey,
agree
yo,
with
that's
that.
what
I'm with y'all.
I've been
Shout
saying
to-
that though, bro. I'm not saying that, bro.
Absolutely,
But I still
absolutely.
say he's a good, like he's a good, what you call it,
There's one too many problems he got,
contributor.
bro. Like the play on the team that I support, bro. First off, he keep going to the basket, bro. Like he gonna get them calls, like he a superstar. You're not getting them calls. Stop complaining. Get your ass back on defense.
Yeah, he
Second,
do
he get
complain too much though. Yeah, he do
yes,
complain
yes.
I'm
to the
saying
ref.
Second,
though, then what he
second,
do be
he get
attacking the
rattled too
basket.
easy. He get rattled too easy,
He
bro.
think
Like
then
it's
we think he's like a superstar. He should get every
Nah,
call.
I'm gonna keep
yeah.
it real with you. He need a
Bro,
podcast or some shit. Like seriously, I don't want to see him argue with the refs. I want to see him hoop. Want to see you play basketball.
Exactly,
he
bro. Like
attacking the
Then we
basket though,
throwing
bro. You
them
can't
I
say
don't need
that,
him with
yo.
a podcast because after the game he gonna talk about all the calls that he didn't get. I don't want to hear that, bro.
He
Like
said
no, like
Dinwiddie be throwing dumb lobs like he on Lob
yeah,
City.
yeah, exactly, bro.
As
Like
a
I'm
as a
like,
fan, I want to see you fight through the physicality and score the ball, score the basket. I don't want to
but
see you fight with the ref like
that's
yo,
not him. That's
yeah,
not
like.
him.
Yeah, he
That's
do
not
hold the
him,
ball too
bro.
much though.
But that's why I like Clax, man. I think Clax is he kind of excuse me.
Clax
Clax
is
is
getting better, bro. Like I like he like Clax thing right now is just ascending and
all right. So
proving
let me
as
ask
an
you,
entity.
Leaf. Since we talking about Dinwiddie and we talking about Clax, who throwing Clax the alley oops this season?
Not Dinwiddie.
We need him on the pick
Nah,
and roll. Who's throwing Clax the alley oops,
nah,
bro?
my man. Listen,
Not
it's
Dinwiddie.
either gonna be DSJ. I trust DSJ or Ben Simmons to throw him that shit. Ben Simmons
Yeah,
can at
that's
least
one thing I
pass
give
the
you. Ben
ball.
Simmons gonna throw better lobs than Dinwiddie. I give you that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, wow, Barry respect the love. Okay. I
I
like
said
that.
I said
Remember that.
lobs. I didn't
Listen,
say
Barry
points. I
don't
said lobs. I
listen,
said
Nah,
listen.
lobs.
Barry don't say a lot
I
of
only
good things
think
about Ben
Barry think
Simmons, but
Ben
he said he
Simmons
respect the
produced
live.
no
I'm gonna
lobs.
remember that. Y'all time stamp this shit, man. This is the
I said
first good
lobs. I
thing
ain't
I
say he
heard
was a
about.
good
This
player.
the first thing he ever said he could do is throw lobs. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Right. Like
Like, usually
ever.
Barry ain't got nothing positive to say about none of that shit, bro. Like he
Uh-huh.
just in here just bro, pro KD, everybody else on the Nets. No, it's not gonna go. So
Hey
like
yo,
we just
Barry, was you talking about the Nets like this, like when KD was on the Nets, yo?
no.
Huh?
Was you talking about the Nets and Ben Simmons like this when he
Ben Simmons, he was on their team. What you talking
I was you talking about him like that with Philly?
about? I was never a fan of Ben Simmons. Never. Never, never.
No.
When people saying he was LeBron, I was like, y'all tripping.
Yo, all right. So that being said, is we don't expect much because you're a KD fan, and you don't even say you're a player of any other fan but KD.
And he
That's
a
So
I
it.
like
Knicks,
I like
and he
the
a,
I like
and
my
the way
second
he
favorite
be
player.
gonna
My
come
second
in,
favorite player
he
is
a secret Knicks
SGJ
fan.
on the
He a Knicks
OKC.
Matter
fan
of
on the
fact, what
low.
is Barry five favorite players?
He's a Knicks
Because
fan on the
Barry
low,
got one
bro.
favorite player.
He
We always
gotta
talk
be,
about this
bro.
one player in KD, but do you have five favorite players, Barry?
Yeah.
All right, so let us hear it, bro. Unless the panel already know. Do y'all know Barry's other four favorite
Hell no,
players?
Nah,
Barry.
nah. I like SCJ,
He
whatever
said
his name is.
Kevin Durant.
You said who?
Yeah, yeah.
SCJ,
Shout out
whatever
to
his name is.
Ish,
Jay
man. What up,
Alexander.
You
y'all?
don't even wait. You don't even know his name. You like him? What are you talking about?
The nigga on
Listen, it's
OKC,
not
bro.
washed, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga,
He
okay. Did
replenishing
you
the
watch
Lake
him
The
play,
point guard,
bro?
the
Minnetonka.
point
Like at
guard, the
least.
point guard.
Huh? Replenishing the Lake Minnetonka. You know what I'm
Who
saying?
that?
Stop
Who
that,
that? T
Nixon.
time?
Well, I think
T
it's T time. It might be Kev though. I don't know. They together, man. They both Nick fans.
time?
Like, hold on. But yeah, man, back to this net stuff, man. Shout out to them. Unless they gonna pull up. They know they could pull up.
And not
I th-
wait till Tom Thibodeau
yeah, I
come out
think
on
that was
all of
T
them Knicks
Tom. He had one
podcasts,
live
bro.
a
Like
few minutes
for real,
ago.
for real.
Yeah, man.
I need him to hurry up and get these caskets going out in that damn Madison Square Garden, bro. So we don't never hear from Knicks fans for like another 10 years.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Brockwork
We
said
need
with
them
Ben Sim.
buried,
Hold
Then the
on.
space is gonna be bad with that though.
Mm-hmm.
bro.
Brockwork
But
said
we
with
know Tom
oh,
Thibodeau
that's
is
tea time right there, bro. Barry.
Huh?
I said that's tea time
We're
right
not
there.
gonna hear from
That
who for the next
was
10
good, T
years.
time.
What's good?
Yo,
He said
niggas
he's
got
not gonna hear
Yeah,
from who
they
for the
ain't
next
capping for
season.
Ben
Oh,
Simmons.
we out here for real now. What up,
Hey,
T
what's
time?
up, man?
Yo,
Oh,
they
Nah,
hold
ain't
on. Let me
capping for
nah,
get
Ben
hold on.
Harlem
Simmons.
Let
got
me
one
get
of
my
them Jimi
guy
Hendrix mics.
introduction, man. This is T Time and Nixon Ish. Before we was doing the show together, I was following them. I actually met him in real life from that. But when he told me he was doing a podcast shit, I tuned in real early. Seen some of his earlier footage. Funny shit too, man. Shout to Tea Time, man. What's going on, man?
First and foremost, I
Can you hear us?
appreciate you, my good brother. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
That shit sound like you're in an
Yeah, I can hear
auditorium.
y'all. Yeah. But yeah. I appreciate you, my good brother, for those kind words. You know what I mean? Everything healthy on this.
Come on, man.
Everything healthy on this side, but you know I'm here for smoke, man.
Oh, okay,
All right,
that's
man.
cool. That's cool because I was looking
Smoke it
at
up.
the NBA rivalries and I was looking at how the Indiana Pacers had more playoff wins than y'all. The Miami Heat also did, and of course the Chicago Bulls did. And I just
All
thought
right.
out of all the NBA rivalries that the Knicks had, you know, we are the closest one because we're tied in the playoffs. Otherwise, y'all been getting y'all ass wet.
Yeah, we really
Y'all the
tired.
ones that been getting
Hold up. No,
washed
wait,
in
wait, wait.
all
Time
y'all
out.
rivalries. Name a rivalry that the
He started
Knicks
going
Time
won.
crazy.
out. Wait. Well, hold up, Breeze. Time out. Wait, we tied in the playoffs. You talking about since we've been in Brooklyn?
No,
No.
he's talking
Just
about
that's
from
just
New
a
Jersey.
statistic. Hold on, no, hold on. When they played the last time we played
It was in Jersey, right?
It was in
yeah,
Jersey. I think they
it
had
was in
we
Jersey.
had
It
J.
wasn't in
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
yeah.
Nah, we ain't playing. Man, like
Yeah,
that's what I want to see happen.
I want to say that was the J Kid year. Now I
We
probably
the
went like
ones
the
that's
04.
supposed to go to. We the ones hoping and wishing. Everybody counting they, you know what I'm saying, marbles on the Knicks. You know what I mean? They feel like
Yo,
the Knicks is definitely going to the. What your Tea Time could tell y'all, man. You know what I mean? Better than me.
yeah. So to retort to what you just said about the Knicks getting their ass whipped, bro. You can't talk when you got more first round sweeps than y'all got first round wins.
Here you go with this first round sweep
Alone
shit, bro.
when it
When
comes
y'all
to
ain't
Oh,
even,
Oh
man.
my
y'all couldn't
god,
even
bro! Like,
consecutively
y'all
make it to the
niggas, y'all
playoffs,
gotta get
bro.
some new material,
Come
bro.
on,
Like,
bro.
ain't no new,
like this.
bro.
Come on, bro.
Ain't no new material,
When the
bro.
last time y'all been in the
Hold
playoffs
on. Your
back to
man
back?
just said. Your
When the
man
last time
just
y'all been in
said.
the
Your
playoffs back to
man
Hold
Y'all
on,
back?
just
won
Shorty,
one
you
started
should
shit
let
point,
her
on the
bro.
run.
Knicks
Like,
by
no,
saying
nah.
that we got more. We was getting our ass whipped by these other teams. But the fact of the matter is, we was losing to these teams outside of the first round. Y'all barely make it out the first round. First of all,
No,
y'all
bro. At
barely
those
I
even get
times,
mean,
wins in the first round. I
at
mean, like
those
single
times, we
game
was
wins.
making it
Y'all
out the
got more.
first
Y'all
Yo,
round
get
at
yeah,
those
swept in the
times.
I'm
first
really,
round
I'm
more
really being
than y'all
subjected
even
to this,
win.
bro. Right
But
now.
he's going to talk about the Knicks losing to other teams in other rounds when y'all get
yeah.
swept in the
Breeze, I'm
This
first
is
getting
the
round.
right.
tight, bro, because you set me up,
Yeah,
bro.
hold
Like,
on, yo,
He said you
Reef. This
set
is the
me up, bro.
rivalry part of the show. You know, I didn't know that he was gonna pull up for the
oh my
rivalry part
And,
of
god,
the
and
show.
bro.
he
Like,
came
You
up
know what I
and
mean? He
he
pulled up
came up
for the
showing
he
his
rivalry
face.
part
came
of the
up
show.
eating up, bro.
He's
Respectfully, we
showing
got
his
a
face.
He
rivalry
came up and
podcast.
said the same shit everybody else said, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, this ain't. Come on, like we talking
Nah,
about, like, if
yeah,
we want to talk about
Yo,
sweeps.
niggas funny
Y'all
as
been
hell.
around since the
yeah,
40s, bro. Like, y'all probably done been swept way more times than we've been. Oh, come on, man.
No,
Stop it.
it's
yeah.
not. We haven't. We haven't. We haven't. I did the research. We haven't. So nice
I
try.
gotta get.
Yeah,
That
this
was a
shit is
nice
too
try.
funny, bro.
Oh my
But we
That
god,
was a
actually
bro.
nice
made it to
try.
the playoffs more than y'all though,
Oh,
since y'all been in the league though. We just ain't got the
No,
rings.
that's cap. Y'all
We
haven't.
just ain't got the rings though.
Bro,
That's cap. Y'all haven't.
y'all got one playoff win. Y'all got one playoff series in 10 years, bro. Like the last 10 years we've been in Brooklyn, bro.
Not
Like
even
what
that.
have
They
y'all?
Yo,
couldn't go back to
matter of
back
fact,
for
Come
that's
shit.
on,
cap.
man.
Because you know that's cap. We got as much playoff wins in the last 10 years as y'all had. We both at 2.
That's
So
Okay.
cap,
try
bro.
Yeah,
again.
so 2 playoff series, bro.
That's
Try
cap.
again.
In the last
You know
10
what y'all
years,
do
what
have?
if
Y'all got
that's
more
going
first
back to
round
Joe
sweeps in
Johnson
the
and them? Because
playoffs than
Joe
we do
Johnson and
in
them
that
never
10
didn't
years.
get swept.
oh man,
Y'all get
and
swept in the first round.
That's
That's what
cap.
happens
That's
to
cap.
If
y'all.
I'm not mistaken,
If
we
we
beat
mm-hmm.
going back,
Toronto,
if
we
we going
beat
back 10
Boston.
years, that's cap, bro.
We got to win with snitch ass D-Lo.
No, y'all have 2, bro. Y'all have 2
Hold on,
first
No,
round
you
teams.
you
hold on,
talking
hold on,
about the
hold on.
last 4 years, bro.
Y'all advanced to the second round twice in the last 10 years. These are facts.
Yeah, y'all
Hold
have
on,
it.
hold on. Yo, T-Time. Let me ask you.
Yeah.
This
So how
which
y'all
side of
got
the
more playoff wins than us if we advanced twice? Y'all only advanced once in the
No, we
last 10
advanced
years.
twice.
No, y'all
We
didn't,
advanced
bro.
once with Melo, and then we advanced last year.
then they advanced last year, yeah, because they that's when they got
Bro,
bodied
if
by
you want to be
prohibited them
technical,
niggas,
if
bro.
you
I
go
remember
back
that.
10 years, that
Jelly
was
said
if you want to be,
done
that's
next year.
13 years ago. That wasn't 10 years
No,
ago.
it wasn't.
Nah, that was
That wasn't
2013.
13
That was
years ago. Where's your
2013. That was
math at, bro?
2013.
I think that was like
That
2010.
was 2013, Breeze.
That was
Because
like
I'm looking at it
2010.
No,
right
no,
now.
no, no,
Thank
no,
you,
no,
bro.
no, no. Hold on. Listen, now, hold on. Y'all gotta let me read League Bremer comment. He said, "Listen, T-Tom, the Knicks have been in the finals since 1999. That drought is old enough to have a bachelor's and a master's degree, my G."
Yo, we've been
That's
we've been to the finals. Yo, y'all was that's only 4 years away from when y'all had one. So
Bro, y'all,
if you're still
I,
older,
he said only 4 years.
bro, y'all got 20 or
the
40 years on us in
thing
the
is, the
league,
crazy
bro.
part is y'all be saying the most wildest shit, right? But y'all
He
still being
says that. Now go ahead.
2004 was the
Listen to
last
me, bro.
time y'all was in the finals, bro. And that's the only, and y'all only been in the finals 2 times since the whole time y'all been in the NBA. 2 times.
Y'all too, right?
No, more than y'all. More than
But
twice.
y'all niggas
And bro,
only
y'all niggas
Hold
been
on.
around since the 20s though. Like, come on,
word.
bro.
We
Right,
only been in
right,
the
Like,
league
come on.
for
That
like
right.
that ain't
40
even
years,
how
Y'all
you
bro.
one
gonna
of the
even use
founding
that, bro?
teams.
The
Yo,
Nets
but the
only
crazy
been in the
part is,
league for like
the crazy
44
part is,
years.
even if you
The
take away
Celtics
the
dominated
years
the
before
East.
y'all got to the ABA, we still have more playoff victories than y'all.
That's because y'all
Bro,
been
So y'all was
around
in,
longer, bro.
even
Like,
from
what
All
you
right.
mean?
even if you take away all those years before y'all entered the NBA, we still have more playoff victories since y'all been in the NBA than y'all. Take away
Bro,
all of the
okay.
years.
All right. So, all right. I hear you. Now, I want to ask you because this thing been going on since Kev. You know, you called out that day. So Kev came on there, jumped on, and said that it's not a rivalry. I then told him the history, the beginning of how everything happened. He done spoke on it. Okay, let's get past that. Now, not only that, the now again, when I say rivalry, I'm not saying it's the biggest Knicks rivalry. I'm not saying that. Y'all got a lot of rivalries, and I'm not saying that the Nets are the biggest. What
Man,
I am
they got a
saying
lot of tussles,
is
bro.
that
Like,
it
that's what
is
they
a
got.
legitimate rivalry. And I gave a lot of pushback to what your Knick fan friend said, and I felt like I was right.
Ain't
And
no
this
rivalry,
article
bro. That shit
expands
backyard
on what I
wrestling.
was saying to that Knick fan. I want to ask you. The question is this: do you think that it's a rivalry between the Knicks and the Nets?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Yes.
knew I knew you was gonna say that because it's just something about you that I know that you don't like the Nets.
No,
I
no, no.
just know it.
P. let
I
him go.
just
I want
know
to
it.
hear why he
Man,
said
Even
but
that way.
listen,
I
no,
don't want to
but
just hear.
listen.
bro. Like,
From
I want
the
to
because you
just
day
set
hear
I
me,
why he
nah,
said
hold
watched
up,
that.
Breezy, you set me up, bro. You know, this ain't no rivalry. This shit is backyard wrestling, bro. Like, at best, bro.
Oh
Like,
man.
come on, bro. Like, it ain't no damn rivalry, bro.
it's a
Like, that's
rivalry, bro.
it really ain't, bro. Like, because, like, listen, we going on timestamps, bro. Like, where it's like, all right, yo, we spent the last 10 years in Brooklyn, bro. It took them niggas. They got a 10 year gap between when they won they last playoff series into this past year, bro. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, how these timestamps is all messed
I
up, bro.
look.
Like, but
All
like
right.
what we two done as a franchise.
Where you talk about what you talk about is where I just know from a fact as a Jersey kid where I come from, I feel as though like as a kid that was a rivalry watching Jason Kidd during the regular season games. That's how they was looking at it.
You sure,
Yeah,
bro? But, bro, the
Yeah,
niggas
it
was
could
nah,
be
talk your
trash at
gaps.
shit,
that
Yeah,
bro.
time,
Talk your
bro.
shit.
it could be gaps. Yeah, it could be gaps. But when the Nets are back in New York and they right across seas, it's like they right back across New Jersey, but they even closer now. It's gonna always be a rivalry, and Brooklyn fans always feel as though now that the Nets run the city or shit like that. So it's always gonna be a rivalry, bro. That's how I feel.
I can't wait till this season to start, bro. I'm tired of this back and forth shit, bro. Like, I really am, bro.
I
Like, this
respect
is
that, P.
Word.
Hood. Appreciate you with
like,
that.
I'm
Appreciate
real
that.
tired of this back and forth shit. This shit been pissing me off, bro. Like, we've been talking about, yo, what players gonna do, what benches are we going, what lineups are we gonna have. Listen. Let's get to the damn nitty gritty.
But when you Google it right now, right, they got us as their last rivalry, and I ain't gonna lie. As a kid, since I've been a kid, I always looked at it like when Vince Carter and them played against the Knicks. It was like real games that you wanted to watch those games, man.
I mean, but in the standpoint of where both teams
But
have been.
it ain't like the Nets in Boston.
Yeah, I understand, but
You
like,
get what I'm saying, or the
like,
Nets in the Bucks. It's just a little short, like cross-town rivalry.
if we going from the standpoint of the merger, bro, like obviously both teams, bro, like ain't hoisting no Larry O'Brien trophy since the damn merger, bro. Like obviously, bro, like that's one of the reasons why I kind of look at this shit as backyard wrestling to me, bro. Like it's one of those. All right, man, yo, he throw the chair,
Yo,
they throw the chair, they throw the 2x4. And they throw a burning table or some
And not
shit, bro.
even
Like,
that though, too. Look at the
yo,
players. Look at the players like Kevin Durant and Kyrie, or they all used to come out just saying slick shit before the games. Like, yeah, I always want to kick the Knicks' ass before I play it. Like, even the players, they like that rivalry, bro.
Yo, but this is what I'm saying. Let me add to that, P. Hud. I feel like it make a lot of sense because of the Yankees and the Mets, for one. Then you got the Giants and the Jets. You know, New York is notoriously, for the most part, this is like a
look,
two-team
Leak just
town.
said it. Look,
You know what I'm saying? It's
backyard
got two
kid
football
party.
teams, two baseball teams. You feel what I'm saying? Now we got two
Argument
basketball
at the
teams.
bounce house.
To me, it makes
This is a
sense. But
Manhattan, Brooklyn backyard kid birthday
Backyard
party
at the bounce house, nigga. That's what this
with a
shit is. It's
bouncer house.
backyard wrestling, bro.
yo, you know what I'm saying? So peep. So I'm saying that to say that it's not just us that think it's a rivalry, bro. Like even when it come down to rival week, I think we played the Knicks. Or there was a game where they was considered our rivals. And when you look at the definition of rivals, it's superiority in that same field.
Yeah, I know.
When they
Wait,
come
hold
down
up.
to the being the best team in the city, I think it matter. I think it's a certain sense of dominance. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to Mecca and Barkley. He got a
I
whole
mean, well,
thing
listen,
contributed
look,
to that. I mean, that's what I
Breeze.
said, but they was on
That
some
look,
other shit.
Breeze. That might be true, bro. But listen, like, look, the way everybody else see us, the outsiders, bro, they see us as we ain't got enough star power or half court set, bro, to get through the regular season and at least get 30-something wins. On the other side, bro, they gotta hope Tom Thibodeau don't start burying caskets like he was doing in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So, like, listen, we both got our own problems, bro. Like, realistically, bro. Like, I just want the season to start, bro. Like, so we could get right to the shit.
But
We
I ain't
can
gonna lie,
see.
the Knicks is the better team though right now.
Yeah.
So,
Because
so
you a
peep game,
Knicks
right?
fan, Barry.
Before we start
I know
getting into what
You a
Barry
I'm
talking
talking
about, because
facts
that's a whole
though.
other can of worms.
Barry, bro, you
Hold on,
been
let me
quiet
think.
for like 10 minutes, bro. And that's the first statement that come out of your mouth in the
Bro,
last
I'm
10
lying though.
Yeah, what?
minutes. Come on, bro.
Hold on. What y'all, who's talking right now? You was saying something, P. Tom?
Right.
Yeah, T-Time is saying, go
It's
ahead.
tea time talking.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said to
Gotcha.
answer the question that you asked in the beginning of the talk. Yeah. If the answer the question you said in the beginning, is this rivalry? Because I'm gonna let everybody talk, but it is a rivalry. It's been a rivalry before the Nets even came to Brooklyn. I think somebody else said that. Yeah, I mean, when the Nets were good in the Jason Kidd, those were marquee games. Because before that, it wasn't much to talk about because the Nets wasn't that good and the Knicks were really good. So it wasn't really a parity in that sense, right? So now it's been gaps in between times when both teams were good. Now
And both teams
the
were
reason why
trash.
the prevalent. Hold on, Brody. The reason why the rivalry is prevalent now is because both teams are worth talking about. You know what I mean? But before, it was still the battle between New York, New Jersey. You know what I mean? It was that's always been a thing in everything, not just basketball. You know what I mean? There's been comparisons to New York, New Jersey, and everything. So when it was a Nets, of course that was a marquee game, even when both teams may have not been good. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that just runs through to today. Now the Nets are closer. Now it's the battle for who runs the city. So it's even more intense now, and both teams are worth mentioning. So now it's definitely a rivalry. Before you could probably debate that, but now it's undeniable that is a rivalry now. It's undeniable in my eyes. Yeah, I mean everybody got their own
Uh,
opinions, and they
Yeah.
rightfully so. But
Hold
to
on. Let
now,
me
now
nah,
it's a
I want to
rivalry.
add some. I wanted to add something to what T Tom was
go
saying.
ahead.
I
I
will
got
say,
something to say after that. Go ahead.
I will say that, bro. Like to have two Villanova products as basically the go to players of each team in the tri-state area, bro.
It
I don't
makes it
think no.
even crazier.
Yeah, that I don't think anybody could have foreseen that, bro. Like I mean, like Mikal Bridges basically went from a number 4 option to basically a number 1, bro, coming over here, and then we seen what Brunson was able to do with Dallas last year, behind Luca, and then now this year. So coming into this year, man, like both Villanova product kids, man, like shout out to Villanova, man. They have some good players come out of that program in the last couple of years, man. So yeah, they shout out to them.
Yo, listen, hold
Villanova
on. I just want to read this article. Let me just
crazy.
read this article. Yo, I can't hear
Now I was
you.
just saying that with the way that the guys from Villanova come out of college playing, and you can see that in Brunson and in Mikal Bridges, they got those guys NBA ready for real.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's for sure. That's for damn
Let's
sure,
not
man.
forget that Mikal Bridges was 10th pick. You know,
Yes, he
so
was. Yeah,
and he was
for
again.
Philly.
I always again I hear y'all. You know, they was talking about this and that about the Villanova team. You know, I checked the statistics and point wise, Mikal Bridges led the team, and a close second was Jalen Brunson and those on that Villanova team that season where they won a championship without Josh Hart that season. But yeah, man, they won it together, man. DiVincenzo
I
was part of
will
that
say,
first crew too.
yeah, the Knicks got a solid direction more than we got right now. We in player development mode. The Knicks know which route they
Listen,
going.
bro.
Like believe me.
This the same thing everybody keep talking about player development mode. You are not developing no young rookies, bro. Really, like your starting lineup are players that have been in the league for multiple years, bro. Conference finals and all, bro.
Yeah,
So
but they got new roles though. Like that
I'm not,
But
I'm
they don't
yeah,
not
have
but
they.
no no but no I'm not saying that, bro. If you look at how the Nets roster already structured already, if they already going in the season thinking like, all right, we know what we got from McKell and Cam, and
Mhm.
if we could get what we get from Ben Simmons, you got players that been in the playoffs. How are you developing them? You could
G
get
League.
you could
I'm not,
get
I'm not
them.
wait,
You
no,
could get better.
hold on. Let me answer that question.
You could get
I just
better,
answered
but
this question.
you could
No,
get
no, no,
better.
no,
But
no. We
development
developing
is for
players.
like the rookies and all that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
saying
But
they
Bro,
not
the
there.
one that's NBA ready from what I've seen is Jalen
no, no,
Wilson.
no.
Other
I'm
than
not
that,
talking
they
about
G
the
League.
rookies.
Nah,
I'm gonna
and
give.
Amani Brooks, bro. Amani
I'm gonna
Brooks
get
is
back.
a
I'm gonna get
Monty
nah.
Brooks, we need him as a
But
shooter for sure.
so Greasy. But to get back to what you were saying to answer that question about the players that been in the league a couple of, and for years and on previous teams, we it's player develop. It's not so much player development. It's more team chemistry. You know, like just building up camaraderie with guys that basically was like, the
right,
had
right.
other roles on other teams. But like I think I would want to say in terms of direction, I think that's the direction that we like. I could say that we're trying to go, but I say, listen,
Yeah, probably like bringing.
in terms of the Knicks, I think they know what direction that they're going
Oh,
in
cause I'm
currently.
not. Oh yeah, but I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is when people, I heard a few people saying that the Nets are in player development. When most teams that are in player development, they got a lot of young players, like a lot of real young
Right,
players on a team. And
right.
The Nets got players that's young, but these
But
players
they've
that's
been
on.
in the league in a minute. Yeah, they've
You
been in
get
the
what I'm
league a couple
saying?
of years. Yeah.
And the chemistry part comes with Cam and Cam Johnson and Mikel playing for 3-4 years together, or um, Spencer Dinwiddie and DSF playing
Yeah,
with each other.
DFS. Yeah,
You
yeah.
feel me?
That's
And DS Dennis Smith Jr. playing with DSF while they was with Dallas. So
Right.
the chemistry, they all played together. And
A lot of them played. Everybody knows somebody on our team. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got something with like a previous in a previous team and a previous tenure or whatever. So
Shatters,
like,
and I'll
shatters,
just say,
spicy with the
I
Shaq.
just say it's up to the coaching to fit all those personalities. But good thing you ain't got to deal with like too crazy up ego, like a Kyrie and KD
listen,
right now. You feel
I
me?
think the
Like
biggest
man,
voice
listen.
should be
you
the
gone
biggest
back to
voice
build.
should be the coach, man. We seen when the biggest voice was the
The biggest
superstar. We
voice
see how that
should
went.
be the coach, but at the same
You
time,
still need players to step
It's gonna
up.
be Mikel. It's gonna be Mikel that's gonna have to deal with that media, bro. Like
It's
so,
that
like
duo, man. Trust me,
Right.
man. That duo is special, man.
I don't even know if it's so much more of a duo,
It's a
more
duo.
so. Nah, I think it's more of a unit, bro. Like the way we gonna win games is with our bench, bro. Like I like the thing is, like we got a lot more firepower coming off the bench, and as soon as these dudes tap into that and start locking into what they're capable of, man, and then that's gonna be a big plus for us, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to seeing what our bench is gonna do. Like I said, man, I go back and watch that game that when we played against the Nuggets, bro. Our bench came up big. There's a lot of players we don't have no more, but like I think we filled the holes
I think you know what else too.
defensively and
Just to
athleticism. And
you know what
defensively
else
and
too.
athleticism, like
I
we
think
filled those.
I think to bring it up to speed, bro, I just feel like we was going into a situation where these guys were emerging into becoming good players or great. I won't say great, but good players. Before KD and Kyrie came, and then we got KD and Kyrie, and we put all these expectations on them. And case in point is when I contrast the roster we going into next season with the roster that we had without KD and Kyrie that season, I think we're a better roster. You know, I got into a whole fuss with
Huh?
this. I think we got a better roster than we had. You know that roster we had before Katie and Kyrie came to the team with Kenny Atkinson.
Minus the
Our
scoring,
roster this
minus the
season going
scoring,
into
yeah.
next season is better than
Minus
that.
the KD,
Minus the
minus the
scoring
KD
by
and
D'Lo and Karis LeVert too.
I don't know, man. I don't
Nah,
know. I just think
D'Lo
we're gonna be a better
you talking
team.
about that team? Yeah,
yeah,
that team, yo, that
D'Lo.
team.
He talking about D'Lo, Karis
Kevin
LeVert,
Everybody,
Lowry
Jared
gonna be great
Allen.
everybody,
with our guards. That's
everybody
a
act like
fact.
that team like won a lot of games. We made the playoffs for like 30 plus games, and that wasn't a really good team. They just caught fire at the right time.
Yeah, definitely. Because D'Lo,
D'Lo
really,
called D'Lo and Dinwiddie started tearing motherfuckers. D'Lo was giving niggas 50
Yeah,
points
yeah. I like that.
to get in the playoffs.
what?
I
So,
think he had
Grizz,
like
you
a
got to
40 or
remember,
45, 90, not a 90, a 50-point game.
you got to remember that Karis LeVert was the closer before he got hurt.
And he
It
was
was
wild.
really
Yeah.
D'Lo. Yeah, it was really D'Lo that took off after that injury,
And
and
Joe Harris hit a few big shots at the moment for them to make it to the playoffs. He just fucked up in the playoffs.
But you, yeah.
I thought Jared Allen was sugar honey iced tea, bro. Back then, bro. Like I swear I
Nah, he
did,
was
bro.
solid for us, yo. He was solid,
Not
bro.
in the playoffs.
He was. Oh nah, I'm just saying if they would have let that team develop, they would have been perfect. They would have been good with KD.
Because if you look at it years later, bro, like if he getting walked down by Mitchell Robinson, bro, like I'm like, bro, you had help with Evan Mobley. Like, come on, bro. Like, I already knew, bro. Like, it's something about that. Like, but I will say this, bro. We got a better attitude on this team in terms of guys that's gonna go out there and defend and show that and have a lot of athleticism and go after the 50-50 plays, man.
Yeah,
And
I know they
that's all
getting
we can
more.
really account
I
for
know
right
they
now.
can. But,
Yeah, no, I feel you. You know, I'm as I listen to y'all, I'm just looking at the rosters, and I'm like, we just was the way it looked, you know. And I'm
Shout
just
out
looking
Brock,
at the
bro. Like,
record.
yeah, you absolutely right. Kevin Ali, I think Kevin Ali is gonna be a very,
Yeah,
very good guard, bro.
yeah. The
Definitely.
way them rock, shout out to T Time.
who?
The way the roster
Kevin
look.
Ali, he on our own coaching staff.
Oh, the coach.
Yeah,
Who he
yeah.
the one
Yo,
that
Jock Vaughn
spoke on
handpicked him as a
Bridges.
coach, bro.
Yeah.
He the one. I
He
think he came
handpicked
from
him. I
Bridges.
told you, man.
Yeah,
Listen, we got
I will say, bro, like, listen, the way this team is constructed, bro, like, listen, like, I'm gonna go out on a limb, bro, and say my vision for us, bro, like,
I
realistically, as
told
a
niggas
team,
45 plus, bro. I'm trying to tell niggas,
I'm not
bro.
even gonna go with the wins. I done been on the wins portion of it. I'm talking about what I plan to see from us on like on a night in night out basis, with a strong rotation, bro, with a strong rotation of guys
that's good. That's gonna be ready to get in there and make their impact on the game in their
I'm
own
ready to
different
see somebody
ways.
get dunked on. Yo, you know how long the Nets ain't have a player that can really like just
That have a wow factor. Yeah.
yo.
I mean, listen, Clax could catch somebody, bro. Like he
Nah,
could.
I'm not talking about that. He good. I'm talking about something off the dribble and you could just bounce and just
I mean,
Lon-
that might be DSJ.
you
Like I
got
don't know.
D exactly. You got him and Lonnie Walker off the bounce is crazy, bro. I'm trying to
Like
tell you.
Lonnie Walker could he got Lonnie Walker got sneaky
It
athleticism. I ain't
got
gonna lie to
bunnies,
you.
bro.
Yeah, yeah. Cause he don't really
And
show it too much,
and
bro. Like, but
and
he got
did
sneaky athleticism.
did y'all see our prospect that played in the World Cup?
Oh yeah, I
Um,
think he had 20.
He had
yeah,
20
like 20.
points.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think Ness King
Now
will
he
be
had like
close.
20. I think he had like either 10
I think his
rebounds or
name
8
Garner or
assists.
something.
Yeah,
something
he
like that. Yeah,
seven.
Chris Garner.
He's 7'1". And he could shoot, pass.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned him because when I look at the roster, we only got Nick Claxton as a center, and Dayron Sharp. Well,
Nah,
Dayron Sharp, he
Sharp
is
is
center
my
too.
yo.
We
Sharp
got
is
two
my
centers,
center,
but it'd
bro.
be nice to have him on the team. Yo,
Sharp is
hold
a
on,
good.
in training camp, do y'all know the number of players that we keep after training camp? Do y'all know the cut?
It's like a
What's
16
Probably
man
probably
roster.
15. Probably
Like,
15.
I think it's 16 to 15, right? Yeah.
15. Yeah, something like that.
15-man roster?
Yeah, probably 15, bro. Like
And
so.
then you got your 2-way contracts and shit like that. Then
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we got
like
lucky
within the
too.
15, and then you're gonna play 12 on like a night to night roster because three of them gonna be on injured reserve, like just in
Mhm.
case somebody get hurt or something like that. But yeah, that's as far as I know. But listen, I mean, I'm
oh,
looking forward.
it's,
I'm looking
it's,
forward to seeing like who's gonna be like because listen, I will say this, bro. Like Cam Thomas. Like we got all the love in the world for the kid, man. Like he only 21 years old. He got his whole career to live up to him. But my thing is with the signings of a DSJ with a Lonnie Walker. My
But
thing
no, but
is
let me
like,
ask you this. Let's
it,
take it there, bro. Can you give me your combination of the
and
backcourt you want to
Baisley
see with the roster
about the
we got now?
roof.
What backcourt you want to see? Like I'm asking both of y'all. So greasy.
oh
I know
man,
Barry don't care, but
But that's a good question though. Like,
that is a
what
good
what what,
question.
what
But
do
like
y'all want
my
to
thing
see in the
is I
backcourt? What two
my thing
players?
is my thing is like in terms of the starting lineup, bro. Like I can't. I don't even think I really know anymore. I kind of knew I had an answer maybe a week ago, but right now, the closer that training camp is coming, my thing is like Cam Thomas, bro. Like I think the Nets then put him in a position where now he has to battle like in terms of the like guard spots and again in training camp. Now
what
you
you
got DS.
about? But what you
Now you
think
got
about this
because now you
roster
got
though,
DSJ and
bro?
Lonnie Walker looking for new checks.
What you think about this roster, bro? Just think of this, right? Because you don't like Dinwiddie, right? You're not a bit, and you always say, "All right, Ben Simmons is like approve it." I'll put Ben Simmons to start, and then, like you said, you don't want Cam fighting for minutes. You put Cam, Mikael Bridges, Cam Johnson, and Nick Claxton.
Okay.
Cam Johnson. So your start lineup is Ben Simmons,
Cam Thomas,
Cam Thomas,
Mikael,
Mikel,
Cam Johnson,
Cam Johnson,
and Nick Claxton.
and Nick
I'm with him.
Claxton.
I don't think we changed that. I'm with that.
I mean, well, yeah, because I think
I know I seen that the other day, and I that wasn't my starting lineup, but I sent it to Breezy.
I feel like all of our firepower, bro. Like
You know,
But
I'm with
that's
Cam
your
Thomas.
firepower right there, bro. You just
Yeah, yeah,
taking
but
Dinwiddie out the starting lineup because you
yeah.
can't start Dennis Smith Jr. over Ben Simmons. I don't
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
know.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. I agree with you on that. But my thing is like I feel like Ben Simmons, if he's gonna be start, he's probably gonna be more like a more starting like towards the four, like
Nah,
as
bro.
opposed.
Look, if you read the reports that came out today, he said it out his mouth. He said, "Pause." He said, he talked to Jock Bond. He told him that all he ever played was point guard. He doesn't feel comfortable playing any position, so he'll be looking forward to going in the season as a point guard, starting point guard. Bro.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's not it. Obviously, that's
All the reports that came out today, he said that shit. I was like, all right, he should have never been as no four, bro. He
Yeah,
never
Mm.
was.
I would agree. I kind of would agree with that. But he could play. But the thing is, him
On
playing the four
defense, you always want you,
defensively, bro. Like he
but
could
you
play the
always
post.
want him to guard the best offensive player on the playing defense though. He don't got to guard your best point guard if he out there with Mikal Bridges or they like switching, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. Him and Mikal, bro. Like I think
That's
defensively, bro.
crazy,
Like
bro. He don't
and
got to
then and
guard the
then you
point
got
guard.
Nick Claxton kind of like as the Rome defender, like sort of helping whatever. Like so.
And
Yeah.
you and not to lie, Cam Johnson look like he got a little bigger over the
Over the FIBA, yeah. Over the
word.
FIBA, yeah. Definitely, he looked like he
It'll
been
be
in
a
the gym.
challenge to play power forward, but it'll be
Yeah, he
something
he
you just
definitely
have
looked
to.
like he been in the gym, bro. Like my thing is like defensively, I feel like we probably gonna have missing.
And then imagine your bench though, right? Since you don't like Dinwiddie on the offense, the bench will have Dinwiddie, Lonnie Walker,
DSJ,
DSJ, Dinwiddie, Lonnie Walker, and Baisley, and who else? Somebody. Oh my God,
Ron Sharp,
they
probably.
yeah, what?
I feel like we probably a little bit more like we probably listen. We got a lot of
And then
athleticism.
you still got Jalen Wilson, the young rookies, and
Yeah, we still got
nah,
we still got a
yo,
lot of
you know what, bro?
athleticism.
Niggas is waiting for basketball too much, but just need to come on, bro.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. It really needs to. It really like
Yo, but
because
hold on. Shout out to Jelly. Yo, he said I don't think Dinwiddie is part of the Nets' long-term future given his age, and he was supposed to be up for contract. I don't think he get that extension from us. I don't know where he get it from, but I don't think the Brooklyn Nets are gonna do it.
Who's to say he think he want to get the extension? You feel me?
No,
Who's
no,
to
no.
say?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying certain players they in their contract year, certain players not. You got Dinwiddie who is, you got Nick Claxton who not. This is Cam Thomas last season before we gotta, either sign him or something.
But
You
the
know,
way they looking like the Nets trying to build a culture, and if you go, it looked like if you could sign, they get him to a lower deal. I think they keep players, certain players like you got to keep at least two people for the coaching, bro. Nick Claxton and Dinwiddie, bro. To me,
nah, you gotta keep their Claxton. I don't know if you gotta keep Dinwiddie. You
for
gotta
back
keep
but
their
to
then
Claxton.
nah,
for
Nick
for
Claxton looking at something. He looking at a check at the end of this year, bro. So like that means Dinwiddie probably gonna be the odd man out.
Yeah,
yeah,
they're gonna invest in their
but
Claxton.
but if
He
he
young,
signed
you
a
know what I
vet
mean?
minimum or something, you never know.
And it's hard to get a
I'm
center.
telling you.
It's easier to get a guard than it is a center
Cause
or a power forward.
he said it himself. He said it himself. He said, "I wouldn't want to win a championship no place other than in Brooklyn, bro." I see him taking a deal to come back lower than what people expect.
That's real shit. That's real shit, bro. I
Because if you're
look.
looking at it, you want to build the culture again and all that shit that they saying. You want to just let Dinwiddie walk
All
after he
right,
stayed for him again for Kyrie. Who gonna replace
but
Dinwiddie?
they definitely gotta take less. I don't see they giving him the max.
Yeah, he ain't getting no 100. They say he available for like 110 mil.
I don't know, man. I ain't sold on Dinwiddie yet, bro. I can't hold you. Word, like real shit, man. Shout out to Dinwiddie. Brockwork said they're gonna showcase Dinwiddie just in case we have to trade him and not pay him, and
They
he will
showcase
start.
this. Yeah.
So maybe.
He might not start, bro. I don't know if he could probably be on that second string this year, bro.
I don't think I don't think the Nets miss with the rookies neither. I think Dariq Whitehead gonna be some. I think Noah Clowney, they both go to the G League, but I think Jalen Wilson might get playing time. I think Trevor, whoever, he was a Portland Trailblazer and he got drafted the same year Cam Thomas got drafted.
You think
I
he
think
might go to
he's
G League too?
no. I think he might. Well, the training camp is going to see if he make the cut.
Okay.
They're going to see if he could play well with Cam Thomas. This is the first direction I seen the Brooklyn Nets trying to surround a player around Cam Thomas to complement him. in a sense where you could see that's the obvious thing that they did. He played with Cam Thomas in LSU. So, that's what the NBA is doing. You see them do it with Villanova and the Knicks. You see them do it with the Sacramento Kings with Malik Monk and De'Aaron Fox.
Right.
What I'm saying, there's examples of them, getting teammates that they played with in college. Now the Brooklyn Nets have done it. You feel me? So it is what it is. But yeah, man, shit, man, I covered a lot, man. But yo, so greasy, man. I wanted to ask you, no. No, I did wanted to ask you. I wanted to ask you, but the eye test, who you think was more exciting to watch, Kenny Anderson or Kyrie Irving?
Damn. I'm gonna go with Kyrie, bro. Yo,
Okay.
I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. Hey, yo, I was hurt when they traded Kyrie, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro.
And look that.
Hey, yo, what Kyrie be doing to niggas, bro? He be having niggas look crazy out there, bro.
Word. Nah, I ain't mad at you. Dudes pulled up and told me they went to the game and seen
And
Kyrie.
I'm a Jersey
It
kid.
was
Yo,
lit.
no, dead ass though. I think the Nets they tried to tarnish. Even though Kyrie made some bad decisions, they tried to tarnish his career, bro. Real talk, bro.
Yeah, I'm glad he gets somewhere he could get low focus on
Word.
basketball. I like to see basketball players
Hold on,
focus
my
on
bad.
basketball.
My bad. I'm back. But getting back to the whole thing about the Dinwiddie situation. What
Oh
I
nah,
think
we off that, man. Then
Yeah,
we off that.
we was on. He said who was better, Kenny Anderson or Kyrie to watch? Kenny Anderson or Kyrie?
oh, they're definitely Kyrie.
That's
I
what I
mean,
said, Kyrie. I was like,
by
man,
far.
listen,
I
bro,
think Kenny Anderson, bro. Like, I don't think he maxed out as much.
Kyrie
In
different, bro.
New Jersey, yeah, in New Jersey, in a net uniform, bro. Like, because by the time, like, Kenny Anderson, as good as he was, I think a lot of people was kind of looking at him the same, almost the same way they was looking at Rod Strickland when he came in the league. Because when he came in the league, he was a little bit faster. He had a little bit more burst to the basket, better playmaker, just as good. But Rod Strickland was just a better finisher around the basket still. Like he could still get his buckets underneath the basket in traffic with the bigs back then, like which was impressive, like at that height, at that stature to do that during that time. And so I think Kenny Anderson, I don't think he really maxed out like the jar of water that Kyrie maxed out, bro, as a net.
And Solomon, right? Breezy. Remember when right they brung him back from the shit with the when he ain't wanted to get vaccinated, right? I think he played the Hornets. He
Yeah,
the nigga scored like 50 or 60 points and only missed like two baskets, bro. I was like,
yeah, that was crazy. Like
I
in
really
all
thought I
honesty,
really thought he could have scored 100 points that night, bro. I'm serious, bro.
yeah. Oh,
Hey,
you talking about? Yeah. I remember that game. Yeah,
hey, yo, I was sitting,
I thought he could at least hit 80, bro. Like for
bro.
real, the
I'm in
way
the
he was
house like,
throwing.
how is he hitting every
Cause he
shot,
was only playing road games. I remember that. Yeah,
bro?
he was only playing road games. Yeah. I remember that, bro. Like it was kind of crazy, bro. I think Kyrie, like
They sat him
I
out. They
don't.
took him out the game. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is they
They
doing?
did. Yeah, they did take him out. I mean, they took him out the game because we already won, bro.
I
Like
said, this nigga
realistically,
got
bro. Like
60. He
yeah,
ain't
but
miss a shot.
I say this about Kyrie, bro. Like I think it's far fetched that we find anybody in our lifetime that was better with a basketball in their hand, bro. Like we see. I think no disrespect to Kobe, rest in peace. No disrespect to Jordan.
Or
No disrespect to
Marbury,
Marbury AI, bro. Any of
AI.
them, bro. But when we talking about a dude that could just pick up the ball after being sitting out like 5 or 6 straight games and then just like it's like riding a bike for him, bro. But he ride the bike and pop the willies the best, bro. Like in your
Fuck five,
neighborhood,
six.
bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like yo,
Bro, he sat
Kyrie.
out. He sat out almost 16 games, came back and start giving niggas 20, 30 in the first
Yeah,
month of
like
the league.
that's crazy, bro. Like that's ridiculous to me,
He
bro.
said,
Like I
they
think
said, he said, yeah, I had to go to like local gyms to keep myself in shape.
I'm like, yo, bro, man. Listen, Kyrie he a headache, but he exceptional talent, bro. Like
Or
it's by far, bro. Like it's no doubt in my mind, bro.
yeah,
Like
but
I'm seeing what Steph could do. I'm seeing what James Harden could do. That's cute, man. But like, I'm telling you, bro. Like Kyrie, I think in terms of just pure basketball ability with the ball in his hands, bro. Like there's nobody that can max out as much as that, bro. Like I'm sorry, like yeah, but I'm just waiting for the season to start, bro. Like I'm tired of like that FIBA joint, man, and this nigga Noah Lyles trying to get himself some press, talking about the league and everything, bro. Like man, like I
FIBA sports been competitive though, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro.
yeah,
I
it
caught
has
myself watching soccer. This shit was crazy, bro. Like I'm like, what the
absolutely, absolutely, bro. Like
female soccer had that? Like,
yeah, like the women games, man. Like yeah, all of them joints is very competitive, man. But listen, I ain't gonna lie, we need to get back to the A, bro. Like for
well,
real, bro.
we got what? It's like 53 days until the season starts.
Something around that sort. I think around October when they start getting around that they start playing some. I think we got an overseas game. Not an overseas game, but an overseas team to
Yeah,
play. They come
Italy,
out
I
here.
think it's in
I
Italy.
think we got yeah. I think we got Maccabi coming here. Some one of them Italian teams or something coming to Barclays around October. So look out for that. That's like the first 2 weeks of October. Around I want to say October 9th or the 12th, so somewhere around there. So I go check it again. But interesting topic that they had. Of course, it spawned from the Noah Lyles shit. That what he was saying. They was like, yo, how could they call themselves world champions if they only did it in America? Like, whatever. And my response to that is,
Right. I seen that.
my response to that is, oh, go find me another team around the world that could beat them niggas in a 7 game series that could beat the Denver Nuggets in a 7 game series because
Talk that
they
shit.
just they
Who
just proved
Lam- who you
they
talking
just
about?
proved
Somebody
they
Lambro get repoed.
yeah, they just proved that the Miami Heat can't do it, and they proved that the Los Angeles Lakers couldn't do it. So go around there, go find me a team that could go beat. But it's hard to find it now because Bruce Brown went to go sign with the Pacers. He was part of that championship team, and now you go play that same team after having weeks and months off. They had weeks and months off, and you've been playing the whole time in FIBA and overseas leagues, and to go and to have that and they travel to your country and still whip your ass. And that's what the NBA teams have been doing for years. You could count on maybe two hands how many overseas teams have beat NBA teams, bro. So listen, Trent. So my nigga, Noah Lyles, if you believe that them niggas is not champions, say the same thing to the MLB, to the Major League Baseball champions. Say the same thing to the NFL champions, bro. Because I guarantee you, it's some of them niggas that's in them, some of them niggas that's playing in the NFL and the NFL combine, they could probably beat you in a 40-yard dash, bro. Because they just as good as athletes as any niggas that you competing against too. So like that's my whole thing, bro. So keep that same energy with all the other leagues because they according to your logic, they not the best in the world neither. They not the world champions neither. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like so. Yeah, that's my whole thing on it, bro. Like
Oh,
they're gonna.
all right, yeah, nah. I feel like, yo, listen, man, that competition know what's up. They know the NBA is tough, and they send their best players here, and it's players that we get from the Euro leagues. They be hooping. They be like the best of the best. You like to look at the careers of Jokic or Kukoc or even Drazen Petrovic. You understand? Like who hooped a lot of his years in the Euro League. You know what I'm saying? They did whatever they did as a player. You look at, but I'm just saying, as an individual player, you look at his stats. He was over there hooping. You know what I mean? And they know to compete. This is the one of the better places to compete. So
Exactly.
You know what I
But
mean?
but but my
So
thing is when they was over there hooping in the old Yugoslavia country, bro. How many NBA teams did they beat?
I
Thank
don't
you.
know.
Well,
I can't.
right, yeah, yeah. Somebody got to go look that up because I guarantee you, them niggas is get thrashed by motherfucking seven seeds, bro. Like it wasn't even bro. The champions wasn't even playing against them, bro. That's the bro. They had to work their way up. If they couldn't beat the eighth seed, bro, how was they gonna beat the champions of another of the NBA?
No, but
So so
what I'm saying is, again, I heard Chill saying something about it, McDonald's or something like that, and how they connected it, something like that. I know the USA games, the FIBA games, and they should. He was saying they should bring something back. But what I will add to that conversation is they should make it to where it's a normal thing. Like for instance, we're the national. We talking about the NBA, so that's the
Where you
national.
at? You
So they
at
talking about the
overseas?
teams in the nation. There's no world like a WBA, like a world
yeah,
basketball association. You feel what I'm saying?
right, right,
There's
right.
there's the Olympics, but if they were going to do that, and then they'll decide who will go in the world basketball association, which will I guess be the best of the best. But until they make the world basketball association, the best thing we got is the NBA. If they gonna bring it
Exactly.
back to where these other teams play each other some type of way, they gonna have to fit it in the schedule in some type of way. You know what I'm saying?
They
So
did not. They
I'm
did
interested
listen.
to see what happens.
Yeah, and listen, there's teams that's playing teams this year, but no, the Denver Nuggets are not playing any overseas teams this year, bro, because that's basically the NBA telling them other leagues, bro, y'all not ready for them. That y'all not ready for that. Go play Orlando. Go play one of them young teams, bro. We give y'all them, bro. Like that day, we give y'all them before we give y'all the Denver Nuggets or the teams that's runner ups. Because the thing is like it's just as simple as that, bro. Like, yo, y'all not running. Listen, in the '90s, bro, like when Jordan and all of them was coming out there, y'all never got to win against them. Y'all never got to win against them in the '80s. You probably maybe got one. And you probably the only time that was really an upset is when Barcelona defeated the Los Angeles Lakers after the 2010 finals. That was the only time. That was the only time an NBA champion, an NBA, reigning NBA champion, has been defeated by a team that was not in their league. That's the only other time they got beat by four. So my thing is if y'all still living off that one victory, bro, it's basically like the Little Giants movie, man. When them little niggas got one victory on some niggas that they know if they play 100 times, they're gonna get their ass whipped.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nah, and
So
that's what, yo, I agree, and I think one of the better things about FIBA is when you see all of these teams that's part of FIBA, that's part of the NBA, you automatically give them the credit to say, yo, that's a competitive team, right?
exactly,
You give them the bit, you'll say like, all right, well, they can play because we see what they could do in the NBA. If they
exactly.
playing for, you know what I mean, they not, it's because it's like the most world respected. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like ultimate, like you know what I mean? Like ultimate rap league URL. Shout out to them, but it's supposed to be that. Like they brand is supposed to represent the best in the world. That's what the NBA is supposed to represent. And if you playing great wherever you playing at, and you come there, you supposed to hoop. And then that's what make their teams that much better. Like you know who Yao Ming is to the Olympics? You know what I'm saying? Where he mean to where he from, where you know what I mean, where he represent, or Hakeem, or all of that stuff like that, bro. Like even now with the players that's part of Canada, you look at that team, or you just look at Luca or somebody like that. You know what I mean? I think that's what they were saying on the Players' Choice too. Look at all of the great players part of the NBA. That's part of these. You feel what I'm saying? From that will play Euroball or whatnot. So. I don't know, man. I just think it's a lot of talent everywhere, not just the NCAA. And I think ultimately that's what we're talking about. Is that you can get talent from more than the NCAA, and it's okay. You see what happened with the draft earlier this year. Some of the talent wasn't all from the NCAA. You got the top draft pick.
That's
He wasn't
exactly
from the
that's a
NCAA. So I think it comes back to that. So where you drafting these guys, you know what I mean? And when
Yeah,
you
yeah,
drafting them, where you
in closing, just one more thing, man, before I throw this shit on charger. Like everything that you said, 100% true about it, man. But I will like close with this to Noah Lyles and everybody that believe that that the Denver Nuggets this year, or who won last year? The Warriors of last year, or was world champion? Because he definitely had it on his mind to say what he said. He was like, "Yo, you know what it is? You know what's bothering me? Yo, I gotta see. Yo, look at the NBA Finals, and they got world champions on their heads. That means it's been on your mind for a minute, bro. Like you've been thinking about it. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you
I
had
thought
time.
you was done with this.
Like you had time to. I thought I was done with it too, but somebody that thought like threw it up. Like it was just one of them things. I was just like, yo, bro. Like, I ain't never heard an NBA player hit the podium and talk about Usain Bolt, or like
Word.
and talk about Usain Bolt the way you talked about the NBA or the NFL, the way you talked about the NBA or MLB and none of that. You know what I'm saying? But like, why did you feel the reason to use just to come at the NBA as opposed to the NFL or NBA? You know why you did? Because you know it's motherfuckers in the NFL and the MLB that could have did the same shit you doing right now, bro. They could have easily done that.
They
They
make
just went
more
to go
money.
play different sports. They went to go make more money. But yeah, we're gonna speak on more on the rest of this shit with like on and everything. As far as
Y-
the Ben Simmons going back to
Yeah.
wanting to go back to Philly thing, and coming into the season.
Yo, but
Listen,
nah, man.
I hope
Listen, man.
everything just in the closing, I hope everything is on the up and up with him, bro. Like, so Breezy, man. Like, like you said all the right things about him going a direction, bro. Like, my thing is just like in terms of that injury. I reason why I said nobody really cared, bro, but it's because that's how the Philly and New York fans feel.
Oh no, that's a fact.
That's
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 a
that's
fact,
how they
bro.
feel.
That's a
That's the
fact.
thing that they coming with, bro. Like when you play in these fan bases, bro, they don't care nothing about who getting hurt. These are fan bases that seen Allen Houston, man, basically the Hawk after injury and still get 1 point and still get millions
Right.
and still get mad money and still seeing Larry Johnson get mad money off of injury. But like we seen that. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles just came off a Super Bowl uh, uh, uh a victory a couple of years ago against the Patriots. Still wasn't good. You still have Philly fans talking about what they could do better, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like it's that way. Maybe it's just Philly, New York, and Boston, bro. But it's that way. But listen, Breeze, it's been real, but
Yeah, nah,
I'm
shout out
gonna
to
get
you.
yeah, I'm gonna get this phone on the charger, man. But you know how we always do, man. Our city gonna stand tall, man. Like, listen, well, sooner or later, man. Like everybody gonna recognize, and I'm going on everybody page, and I'm talking all that good shit, man. I was talking the other day, man. Like for real, man. Like, cause
Right.
everybody was laughing at me when I was on the PC, bro. Like talk about how the Nets screwed up two super teams and all of this shit, man, and y'all running with all of these narratives that's the same ABC narratives, man. They're talking
Mhm.
about how we got sweat, man. Like me so
Yo, no,
greasy
I
and
thought it was
me so
Pope.
greasy and breezy. We tired of hearing that shit, man, and all
Yeah.
those games gonna stop this fucking year,
No,
bro.
no, seriously. I
Hey
thought it
yo,
was
Barry
poetic
fell
how he
asleep,
said
yo.
that the day before T Time pulled up, and
Hey
T Time
yo,
pulled up and he said it, and
hey
just
yo,
Leaf was just
Barry.
ready for it.
Hey yo,
So
Barry fell
shout to
asleep
Leaf,
on
man.
the.
Ready
It's not
for the
just
chat and all that.
Barry, it's not just T Time, it's all these niggas, man. Listen, man, like
Barry.
sooner or later, our city gonna stand tall. There's gonna be 29 other fucking losers, man, and I'm gonna be right here to say I told niggas so. So like, and then we gonna be right here celebrating. We gonna wear all our black and white gear. We're gonna paint this damn city black and white. When I say this city, I mean Brooklyn. I don't mean New
Right.
York, but because that's where Brooklyn is its own city. When you send a damn
Facts.
zip code, and when you send an email, when you send something by mail, you say Brooklyn, New York. Then you write the goddamn zip code. You don't say New York, New York. You send in Brooklyn,
Talk
New York, because
about it.
that's where
So,
the
yo,
hell I
Leaf
live at,
talking
man.
to
Like
him, man.
for real,
Shout to
man.
Leaf,
But
man.
I'm a blast up out of here, man. Y'all be safe, man. Like listen, so brother, BK all day, man. Yo, my city gonna stand up, man. Well, we out here, man. For real.
All right, man. Later, Leaf.
Yo.
Yo, man. Leaf be talking that shit, man. That's my
Fuck
guy.
everything. My boy Barry done went to sleep on camera on niggas.
I don't know what Barry doing. If it ain't about KD, man, he don't be trying to
Hey,
talk.
off that shit, man. You heard, man.
But he be pulling up, man. Shout out to Barry. He always be showing love. But yeah, man, you was spot on with a lot of shit, man. Before we did, I'ma say shout to the panel, man. Shout to Barry. Shout to the So Greasy. Shout to the chat. Shout to Jellio. Shout to LM. I'm gonna read your comments before we dip though. He said, I don't want to see Vaughn yank CT out the game after one defensive mistake. CT is a pretty special player and needs the minutes to shine. Um, so Greasy, he had a or P Hood, he had a what happened? He had a lineup where he had Cam Thomas at the two, McCall
I'm
at the
looking
three,
at it. I'm
Cam
about to
Johnson at the
look
four, Clax at the five, and
at
Ben
it.
Simmons at the one. And you don't need Cam Thomas to be perimeter dominant on the
Yeah,
defensive side of the
yeah,
ball if we
that's
got Ben Simmons at the perimeter with him. So yeah, I like
like,
that lineup.
hey yo, I wouldn't do that just yet. That's real young, bro.
I can't hear you, bro. You sound muffled.
Oh, I said I wouldn't do that just yet. That's a young roster. Like if we really going young when we got older players on here. Yo, you can still hear me?
Oh yeah, nah, I heard you. My fault, bro.
You feel me?
Um,
We got
yeah,
older
nah, I'm with you. I'm with you with that. I got no rebuttal. I'm just with you with that.
because he
Then
got.
L,
But and I think that's a great roster for the future. Cam, Jalen Wilson, but I still don't put Cam as a point guard. You feel me? Like
yeah,
he's a good
nah, I like
scorer.
Jalen Wilson too, but yeah, hold on. We're gonna expand on that with Jalen Wilson because it's late. That's a whole conversation I want to have. I ain't get into that because we still trying to figure out what the roster like. But he mentioned Jalen Wilson too. He goes, LM goes. I feel like Kim Thomas starting solves the other getting minutes, others getting minutes. So he basically saying he wasn't in conflict with the others, and the others are who Jalen Wilson can get burned along with Tyreek and Lonnie and Dinwiddie along with Dayron and them can get burned. Cam and OG that anyway.
Right.
I'm with him. I'm with
Yeah.
you. Shout out to you. He's shout out to Leaf.
Mhm.
He said we need scoring though. Cam
Oh, that my bad, my bad. Yeah, I you saying he feel like if Cam started, you right, bro. Yeah.
yeah, no, but if you get Cam started, I think the plan is
If
to jump out with the
you
lead.
right, if he starts, everybody
Look,
gets.
look, look. So what I'm saying is, if you get Cam to start, you jump out with the lead. You can sub him, even if he's the first sub out. He's supposed to start so that way we can jump out, get the lead, and then we maintain the lead. If it get close to we don't have the lead, you put Cam Thomas in because we're a scoring threat. There's two sides of the ball. There's the defense where you're trying to stop him, slow him down from scoring the ball, and then there's offensive threats. And all I'm saying, so to P Hud, so Greasy, is that when you got the
I agree
office
with him.
of
I
you
agree with
when you got the office is putting pressure on to the opposing team going into the second quarter and they got the lead. You feel what I'm saying? It put them in a position where they got to score the ball now. You feel what I mean? So and I'm only saying that to say that when you got that when you're doing that, sometimes that's because of shot creation, and you get shot creation or you score most points in the first quarter when you got a shot creation in your starting lineup, and you get that from Cam Thomas. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if from history, they're not going to play him at all for real. You know what I mean? But we'll see, man. I
him.
don't
Nah, I
know. I
think
just wanted to read that comment.
he right though. He right though. I agree with him. If Cam Thomas get burned in the starting lineup, everybody else can get minutes.
Yeah, nah, that was solid, man.
That's
Shout out to
solid.
you.
That's a fact.
Yo, but yeah, man, I'm about to call it a night too, man. Yo, listen, man, y'all know I got love for all of the fans. Shout out to T Time for pulling up tonight. That was dope. But yeah, man, you say you was ready for smoke. You see how I'm on it. You see how my panel on it. Shit, man. You see what we doing out here. You feel what I'm saying? We building a culture and it's growing. We was out here and I'm trying to, in the off season, the panel been holding it down. That's why I got a big love for the panel, for the page. You know what I'm saying? The Nets fan culture is growing and one of the toughest fan cultures in the NBA. So we out here for real, man. So shout out to all of the Nets pages and you know what I'm saying? Nets fans is the best fans, man. I appreciate y'all and have a good night.
Big fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog.
Right, that ain't the top podcast.